Hello, I'm Max Balegde.
And I am George Clarke, and this is the Useless Hotline. It is.
It is.
TikTok wasn't working out for us, so we decided to set up our own little business.
We did, and the Useless Hotline is a place where we help you with your queries, no matter how weird, disgusting, or embarrassing they are.
Pero, it won't always just be us. Some weeks we'll be joined by a little special guest.
Ooh.
Emphasis on the little.
And special. Because today we've got someone very special that's going to be coming down to the office. But before that, George, shall we just do a little quick catch up?
Sure.
So I realised that yesterday was the Super Bowl at the time of filming this.
Right.
I don't know what the Super Bowl is. And I've realised like this episode.
Good catch up.
No, but like, why do people care so much about it? Like,
God knows. I couldn't care less, honestly.
people are feral. When I was looking at clips, I was like, people are actually insane at this event. Like,
Yeah.
And then there's the Super Bowl halftime show, which obviously I am familiar with because past artists. I basically thought that the Super Bowl was built around that, but turns out it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Anyway, Usher, disappointing.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Right, do you want to fuck off? Did you not watch it?
No.
I thought you were like a boy.
Oh, no. We were, by we, I mean our guest, we were up all night playing a cheeky little game.
Of what?
Well, I don't know if that's...
Oh, is it?
that might be copyrighted at this point in time.
Oh, okay.
Cannot reveal, but it's in the works.
Okay, right. Well, should we just cut to it then? And I've just
do it.
actually had an email from our secretary that the guest has arrived. So let's let them in. Oh, George, get off your phone.
Sorry, man.
It's all right. I've just had official confirmation that the guest has arrived. Oh, hello, sir. Woo! Would you like to come on in? It's Chris MJ, everybody.
Yeah,
hello.
Going absolutely wild.
Nice little place you got here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's an office.
Emphasis on the little.
Hey.
It's more for me.
Oh, bless. Yeah.
Nice. He's
6'2".
Oh.
Joshua.
I thought you were making a joke because you're way more successful than us. That like your offices are better.
Oh, well, it's fine when you say it. But
I just accepted it. I was like, yeah, fair. Thank you. Well, how are you, Chris?
I'm very good, thank you. Yeah, very good. Enjoying this stage of the year where it feels very productive. Everyone's sort of on the grind, you know.
Oh. Okay. Well, George is on the
God.
grind.
No
there.
one make a joke. You're preaching to the choir here.
What do we like? What was I going to say?
How are you?
Hopefully.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, good talking.
Second question. Come on, guys.
Episode over.
You live with George, so
Yes.
there's going to be a lot to unpack here.
Literally.
Wait,
What a junk in the old trunk.
There we go. But first,
So we should
much
probably
of
address the
anything.
fact that, by the way, we've only got one mic this side this week, so I'm going to be just on Max's
double
lap a
teaming
little
that
bit
one.
more than
Yeah,
normal.
no, that's all right.
George sat on the table at the end of last episode, and we've
Just
Not
completely
seen it since.
consumed one of the mics.
Wait, what happened to the
Just
other
completely
mic?
engulfed it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So loose down there these days.
Yeah.
That, you know, it's a
I believe that.
fart and
fat head of
hurricane
yours.
pop a mic in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God. But yeah, so it's very exciting to have you. This is obviously the Useless Hotline, an office, and as you know, this is a very serious job interview.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Big time.
you really are technically, basically, you know, on the unemployment line.
Yeah. I don't have a real job.
No, you
quite
don't.
happily.
You just kind of mess around.
10 years unemployed now.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Bless
grow
him.
up, quite frankly. But what we usually make our guests do is, if you could just look in that cabinet for me, please.
But don't do anything too quickly because I don't know if it's asleep or not.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Everagino.
Can I swear on the podcast?
Yeah. Get
Yeah?
fucked. No, you can't. No.
Wait, so I can just have whatever I like?
Well, so as a
Sure.
test,
Hashtag gifted.
we make you pour us and yourself a drink of whatever you can concoct. Is that a word?
Concoct.
I don't know if that's a word, is it? Concoction.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
sorry.
That's right. Sorry, he's new to this. He's not.
No. Yeah.
You don't
Just
really.
usually have a task cam. It's
Yeah,
slightly high
okay.
production.
Right, sorry,
it's fine.
we can't afford that.
Right.
That's
Oh, we got some orange hooch.
Oh, okay.
That sounds inviting.
Hey.
Strawberry
Like it,
daiquiri
straight for
sounds
top
quite
shelf.
nice. Come on.
It's a
God,
luxury.
stand up, Chris. They said stand up.
It's a luxury he doesn't normally have, bless him.
George absolutely shags Prime. I will say that. Like, he genuinely gets about 3 boxes delivered.
You're welcome.
a month.
Really?
Overgy day.
It's worrying. The man is a fully grown adult and drinks
you
about
like the
8
taste of
bottles of
Prime?
Prime a day. Not really. It's like a bit sweet
Follow-up
for me.
question.
It is.
Do you
But
like
I
the
don't really
taste
like
of
that.
George?
I don't really have many
I
sweet
think it
drinks.
is. It's
to be
not
fair.
really for us, though, is it? It's more for like young teens.
Yeah, I know
I
what you mean.
think it's a good mixer.
Oh,
Yeah.
this looks... I'm going to go with pineapple cream, rum, a luxury liqueur.
I was hoping you wouldn't say that.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know
Why?
how long that's been open.
No, I
Okay.
do. Over
We'll
a
edit
year.
that.
that has genuinely, officially been open for over a year now.
I think it might do, yeah.
Yeah.
Not the best for something
Why
creamy.
just throw it away then?
I don't know.
Don't have it for people so they can just pull it out and then
I
go,
think it
no,
makes
not
it
that
look
one.
fancy,
Yeah, it
doesn't
looks good.
All right, I reckon a little strawberry daiquiri.
Hey, that's
Sounds
good.
quite nice.
Good choice.
A mango
Oh.
highball sounds...
Let me
tropical
tell you
daiquiri.
something
There's
about
3 of these.
Christopher.
Oh, go on.
This man is a cocktail enjoyer.
I
Oh.
honestly
For a-
shag a cocktail.
For a man who is all about his football and his women, whoa, he's just grown himself a new beard. He just loves a cocktail. Cocktail of choice, Christopher?
My favourite cocktail is...
Come on, say
It's
it.
called a Disaronno Kiss. It's not that popular, but it's
alright.
Disaronno, orange juice and grenadine, and it's fantastic.
Did you hear that reaction from a homosexual man, by the way, then?
Yeah, sorry, that's a bit sweet even for me, not gonna lie.
Oh,
Right,
a
Disaronno,
little bit
orange
feminine
juice,
interview.
and grenadine.
Grenadine,
That's
yeah.
literally just like sugar and
Sugar.
sprinkles, really, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's really good though.
what's your favourite scenario to consume a Disaronno Kiss?
What are you doing, man? In front of the football.
Of course.
Really?
That's incorrect.
No,
Oh,
I
right.
usually consume them whilst... This year, there's been a correlation with playing D&D over Zoom and consuming a
Do you know what
Disaronno
the-
Kiss.
Yeah,
Yes, Dungeons and Dragons. Oh my god.
I'm quite new to it though. I've
Right,
just been
okay.
playing with... Because my sister's very into it, my
Ah,
cousins like it, so...
okay.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Right, would you guys want a particular preference out
I
of
mean,
these?
yeah, it's all for you to make. So you could mix
Yeah, go
every
for it,
single
boss.
one of them if you wanted to.
I'm not going to mix them.
Think of this. What can this be called? A Chrisarano kiss. No.
Chris,
A Disaronno Chris?
Oh yeah. That makes so much more sense. A Chrisarano. Oh my god.
Right,
That was so
Can I just
shit.
drink out the can? Is
I
that
mean,
okay?
yeah.
So I've got
Honestly, do
water
whatever
in
you
that one.
want.
Go for
I'm going to give the mango highball to George.
Oh.
Any reason? I feel like there's something brewing there for you.
Right.
No, I don't know if you're too like sweeter cocktail drinker, so I feel like that's the least.
Yeah,
sweet.
just normally on the beers, me.
You are. I can tell on that big belly of yours, can't we, mate?
And that mug that you've just poured into is available at theuselesshotline.com.
Oh, nice.
What's it say on it, George?
For the order,
Right.
for the order listeners, this is a mug.
And
Bless.
then Max, I'm gonna pour you a strawberry daiquiri.
Oh, lovely. Nice and pink. For
I
the
do love a
resident
strawberry daiquiri, to be fair, but
homosexual in the room.
probably not out the
How are we gonna
can.
How are we gonna Christopher the strawberry daiquiri? Strawberry.
Chrisery.
Chris M. Daiquiri.
Strawberry.
Chris M. Daiquiri sounds
Yeah,
quite
strawberry
good.
Dak MD, something like that. I don't know.
Okay. Let's just
I don't know if I
bake it.
like it.
Nah,
Thank
sorry,
you
guys.
very much.
I did my best.
Right, everybody, if we can do a cheer. Is yours poured?
Yeah, I mean, I've got water in this one.
Oh, okay,
so,
then
yeah,
right.
it's-
Well,
it's,
cheers.
cheers, guys. Cheers.
Thank you for coming.
Good
Good luck in your interview.
Let's.
Oh god.
Oh,
Fucking hell, that's lovely.
Whoa. I feel like this is
Really
off.
good.
oh. I mean, shout out whoever sent that to us.
Yeah.
No free promo though. Sorry. Before we move on, actually, what was that game that we were playing last night?
Ah, it
No,
was
not the one afterwards. Not the one just before bed.
just a little game of hide the sausage, guys, but that's for later. We were
George is good at
playing
that.
a Lord of the Rings board game, actually, that was created by my father. It was a very sweet
Oh.
present he gave us over Christmas. But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Wait. He
Very
actually
cool.
made a board game.
Yeah, for like a present for me and my
That
sister.
is a sick present.
Yeah, it was honestly so cool.
Oh,
It's put
actually,
so much effort into it and
I
stuff.
have only watched the first 2 films because Chris and Arthur have forced me to do it.
Are you watching the rest
And
though?
yeah, at some point we'll get around to it.
Yeah.
Have you seen Lord of the Rings? Max?
Yeah,
Mate,
amazing.
Like, right, yeah, we forced George to watch the second one. Yeah. And he yes, he watched it, but he's on his phone for 60% of the film.
I hate that.
Mate, it was...
Oh, my God.
I was, like, stopping myself from saying anything, but...
Listen, if you're watching, like... if you're literally they're watching, like, an Adam Sandler film...
Yeah,
you
right,
can be on your phone. You're all right. If you are watching... You could miss a key character's death. You could miss such key information.
And it wasn't the extended edition as well. And then I could understand 10% on your phone.
Yeah. Oh, no, it pisses me off so much. When I, like, try to get my boyfriend or something to watch, like, a series or something, if he goes on his phone, I'll be like, right, well, now we've got to rewind it. And I punish him. And we sometimes sit there watching an hour-long episode for upwards of 2.5 hours. But it's worth it. Like, you will sit through it. Oh, my God. Honestly, no.
2 different ends of the space. There,
you just refer to me and Chris's relationship as you and your boyfriend.
Absolutely, yeah.
There's a third person there as well.
I mean, that same in my relationship. So, yeah.
We're all in our exploratory era, guys.
Oh, my God. Right, okay. So what is the theme of the game, then? How do you...
Well,
is it
is it one into an actual game, like, and potentially sell it, so I don't want to give away what
Shout out Adrian, though. That actually kind of... It was really good. We had a really good time.
Is he like an artist or something? Did he like... is there like pictures on it?
Well, close. To be that focused on a game that sort of...
He actually worked. He worked for me for a few years. As my dad was basically my PA for like 2 years, so he actually was quite good at. He's quite good at Photoshop. And stuff. So,
wow.
But it was definitely one of those things where he started making it as a present for me and my sister, and then halfway through, you're just like, you're getting way more enjoyment out of this than we ever will.
Oh, that's nice though.
Yeah, it's sweet though. Yeah, very
we
nice
should do it then. Well, we fully Useless Hotline listeners. When Chris's dad releases that game, you better get on it. All right.
Yeah. Dad MD, Adrian MD.
Hey. ADHD. Bless.
What was that quoting?
I don't know.
I don't know really what I'm going for there.
It's all right. Right. Well, it says here on our little notes in the background check that we did. On our
little notes for a little bit. They're actually in font 4. Yeah. It's really hard to read them. These are just sort of rounding up the biggest moments in your life. So I thought I'd start off by addressing the elephant in the room. New hair, Chris.
Fuck's sake, man. I haven't changed my hair for maybe 15 years.
Yeah, shame you did.
Fantastic.
Wait, why? What was your hair? Why? What's it changed?
It was a...
You had a queef before.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. All right, okay. So you're just changing it up a little bit in 2024.
I thought, I'd give it a go.
Right, okay.
I've quite naturally fairly curly hair. So
It's been dubbed the Perminator. I think we've actually got very... I think we've actually got very similar hair consistency when I grow mine out. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's so similar.
I can't even tell you apart. That's crazy.
Yeah. My hairline's a little bit better still.
Yeah.
I don't cover mine up.
I just decided one day,
it was a bit of a shock. I said, "You leaving the house like that, Chris? Put some trousers on at least."
Yeah, I said, "At least I'm leaving the house, mate. Not saying I'm watching your fucking TikToks all day."
I love that. I love that we finally got you on the podcast, and the first thing that George thought to write down was the fact that you've changed your haircut. Do you know what? Very important.
It's
what the people want to hear about.
Nobody's heard about it before. You watch this clip do millions.
Yeah, very valid.
It actually wasn't a perm as well. There's a common misconception out there that it was a perm. It's not.
Okay.
I've seen you with your rollers in.
No. Got that.
No, but it looks good.
It does.
Before the trim into shape, it was questionable.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. There was one TikTok that Arthur put up that like hard launched it before it was ready.
Right. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you didn't get to do the full PR campaign
no,
behind the hair launch or no? Right, okay.
Didn't even get the tape.
Arthur made a TikTok where Chris was like a background character, and all of the comments were just
Hill.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw it when you were like the waiter.
No, it's a different one actually. That's my hair now, man. It's had a few months to mature.
Also, I think you were quite an integral character in that as well.
Thanks. Any Josh Wyman? Oh, what a day that was.
God, it looked awful in that video.
Anyway, other areas of controversy in the Chris MD world. Hair, obviously top of the list. Up next, I've written down his claims.
Oh.
I don't know what that means. I'm thinking insurance claims. Is this a moment where George exposes like that you've committed insurance fraud or something
there's
like
only
that?
one,
No,
really, right?
there's one big claim. Do you stand by it to this day?
I do.
And you're gonna have to tell me what this
I
claim
might
is.
actually make it.
Go
I'm
on.
planning to do a video on it at some point where I like
proving yourself.
Where I basically like challenge 10 different Premier League footballers. I think it would be hilarious if I beat 6 of them.
Explain the claim to Max.
Yes.
So he's not really in the footballing world.
So let me premise this.
I'm ready.
Do it in RuPaul Drag Race terms.
Yes.
Oh, that works. Explain in RuPaul's terms.
Yeah.
Hey.
You have no idea.
I don't know what that means. I just nodded. Yeah.
Okay, so the top line is I think I'm better at most Premier League footballers at
And
free
is the
kick.
top
But-
line like one of those on the pitch, like the line? What?
The line is he.
The top
The
line,
line
like the
is it's
ti-
not
the
a
title.
It's not a physical line.
Yeah, not
Oh,
as in.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Start again. I'm ready.
That's right.
You understand
Checked.
why I said RuPaul terms.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm with you. Right. Stop making fun of me. I'm ready.
No,
I'm
okay.
ready.
So, and a free kick is
No.
A free kick is
not
what a
some
lot of the bullies
sadistic
gave you at
sort of-
school.
Yeah. I had to pay for those.
So it's like it's a set. The balls do get kicked, right? So
bless.
usually it's a set piece. Well, it's always a set piece.
Set piece is not helping.
No,
you know.
it's
Not helping. The ball's on the floor and no one can tackle you, and you just kick it at the goal.
Right.
Just
Okay.
put it
I've
in the
heard
goal
of that.
hole.
Yeah.
But nobody's allowed to tackle you. It's still you wait and you kick.
Right. What the fuck is going on? I'm losing my mind. Right.
Do
Wait.
you know what a
had-
free kick is? in
Yes, it's
football?
when they get to do it and nobody can take it off the.
Yeah, and that is right.
And
That is right.
sometimes, oh wait, no, that's penalty when
No,
people like
please.
stand in front and cover the balls.
Right, new
No,
segment of the
no, that's free
podcast.
kick.
Is that
we'll,
free kick?
We'll
That's
give
right.
you
That's what
we'll
it
give you a football term. You explain what it is.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm quite enjoying that.
Right, so
Right, okay.
Corridor
Free
of
kick.
uncertainty.
Right. Is that a term?
Yeah, what do you think that is?
Are you taking the piss? Corridor of uncertainty. That sounds like it's from Harry Potter. I don't know. That sounds like it's
on the
in
Marauders
Hogwarts.
map.
Yeah, literally. Like what?
Peter Pettigrew's there.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Right, okay,
Yeah.
let me guess then. That's when you're running down the field, but you're a little bit unsure whether you're making the right decision.
No.
Oh, right,
really,
okay.
sorry.
What is that?
No. It's the area between the 6-yard box and the penalty spot where you want to put a cross in.
Nah, get fucked. What?
Okay.
Next one.
Penalty.
Penalty when it's like you versus the goalie. And then you just get to like
of.
do it. Wait, sometimes though, I swear. Sometimes. Oh wait, no, it's free kick when they stand in front.
Yeah.
Penalty is when there's no one stood in front, and
Yeah.
they're literally just it's you versus goalie. Whoever comes out wins.
You versus
1v1.
goalie.
1v1.
Yeah, you just sort of wrestle and
Yeah.
There's mud.
Yeah, and you have to kick it in the net and score. And they usually do that at the end of the match.
Yeah, if it's a draw and it's a knockout tournament.
Yes. Okay. Like a World Cup. I've watched World Cup games.
Nice.
That's about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Next.
Yeah.
Hat
It's
trick,
like the
I
Super
like.
Bowl, but the ball's
Yeah. Right. Okay. What?
Hat trick
Hat trick is 3 goals in a row.
Nice.
In a row.
Very good.
Or just by the same person.
by the same person
Yeah.
in
see?
a game.
There you go.
Yeah.
See.
Nice.
Right. Another one.
Good stuff. What will be a good one
Come
for
at
you?
me.
Hit them hard in the first 5.
Fucking kick the shit out of them in 5 minutes.
That's right.
That's just
Right,
orgy
okay,
rules,
then.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Let them know that you're there early on.
Knuckleball.
Knuckleball. That sounds like an American board game.
Not a bad shout.
Yeah. No, I don't know what that means. Like, oh, you handball, but with your knuckle. That's a perfectly reasonable guess.
Yeah, no, that's a
Yeah.
fair shout. It's
Yeah.
when you kick the ball and the ball doesn't spin, so it
Right.
it moves interestingly through the air.
How can you even tell if a ball's spinning?
I don't know. You just kind of can.
But you're,
Do they have,
you're
like-
more able to tell when it's not spinning because you
Right.
can't because
Yeah.
it's not blurred. It's just
Yes.
Yeah, you get
Flying.
like frames of it. As
Right.
It's, you know.
Do you know the balls in like footballs when they're made up of like hexagons? Is that what they use in actual matches, or do they use like round ones?
on?
What? Do you know the ball? Do you know like in football, the balls that they use, where it's like black and white hexagons.
Oh, in cartoons, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Do
you
they
just
use
said
those?
football. You know in football the balls they use.
Yeah,
do
but
they
do
use
they
those balls?
actually use those in real football matches? Or do
As
they
opposed
use,
to what?
As opposed to like just a perfectly round one.
They're-
They're all
What is
obviously
it? Are you
mostly
saying
round.
are they made up of
Hexagons.
segments?
So
Yeah.
and they
in
put
your
them
head,
together?
are these balls made out of hexagons?
Yeah.
Not round.
No, they are, but they've got like little edges, haven't they?
What came first, the football or the hexagon?
But
Oh, you know what I mean.
They're blown up, so they.
Yeah, so they expand.
So they're rounded.
Have they all got
They're
air
not.
in them?
They're not made out of glass, so the hexagons are just solid.
Do actual footballs have air inside them, or is it like
You really
solid?
never kicked a football.
I can't remember. I
your
definitely
life?
have. I
You
definitely
must have
have,
done.
like years ago.
This.
Like
biggest sport in
honestly,
the
I'm
world.
genuine. Like honestly, years ago, I would have kicked a football.
Do they have air in them?
Like yeah, but they might be solid, like foam.
This is infinitely more interesting than asking me questions.
I have no idea.
This is baffling.
Yes.
Volleyballs have air in them.
It's
Yeah.
knowledge, ball knowledge.
Yes, ball knowledge. This ball knowledge is
Tennis
crazy.
balls,
Yeah,
Yeah.
air in them. So
bowling balls.
Yeah,
not.
air or no air? Yeah, very good.
nice.
Ping pong balls, yes. Golf balls, no. See, this is a valid question.
Yeah. Ollie balls.
Ollie balls, what's that?
They just got like scran in them. I think.
All right.
I don't know about golf. I mean,
Golf
they do
balls
technically
feel
have air in
solid.
them. They're not solid.
All right, scientists, we get the technique they are. Right,
They're
okay.
hollow, but
I'm
I don't
guessing
know if
by-
you say that's
Right, wait, so is a football
Air
hollow?
in them. Yes,
Right, okay, so, yeah,
Air.
valid question.
In it.
First, right.
but you wouldn't pump up a golf ball, but you would pump up a football.
Right,
So there's
yes.
like two different.
Yes.
Hollow and not hollow is not the two different
That's true, yeah,
variables.
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Variables.
Oh!
Very good, George.
Right, I feel like we could go back
But
to
yeah,
this.
so
Where the fuck were we here?
so he says he's better than most Premier League footballers
Right.
at taking a free kick.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So that's your
Because-
claim.
Because
Right.
the people that take free kicks are sort of specialist free kick takers. Like
Oh.
they've practiced free kicks, but a lot of footballers don't. And
Right.
so
Oh,
my
okay.
point is, I think I could beat a lot of the people that don't take free kicks.
That makes
and haven't
sense in my head.
statistically- And haven't ever taken free kicks in their lives.
That makes sense. That's like when we said that you would be closer to. We said like who would be most likely at being the best in the world at something.
This is a good question.
Yes. Like, is
That's a
there a
good
topic
question.
that you think that you would be the most likely at being the best at the world in? I said
Yeah, what's the closest?
playing competitive Pokemon battling. And I was dead serious at this. No, actually, I want to get your unbiased opinion here, okay? And George said triple jump. Just
What,
think about that.
As in that's. I mean, you want to pick something that not a lot of people do.
Thank you.
Triple jump.
Thank
Not
you.
many people.
Not that many people do triple jumps.
As-
to be
I'd
fair.
say it's a
Long
I'd say
jump's
it's
the
at least-
go-to. People don't really do triple
Yeah,
jump.
triple. You're
But I
never
would
going
say
to
that
pick.
it's at
Pokemon is
least
the
a
biggest
worldwide-
game like ever.
Right, I've done triple jump at athletics in school.
And you didn't beat me.
How do you fucking know?
Wait, okay,
You
so
weren't
you're
there.
asking me, do I think you or you
Who-
are more
am
likely?
I more likely
Background knowledge. So
to-
give him your.
Right, I play Pokemon all the time. It when the only YouTube that I watch.
Squirtle, Blastoise.
Wait, so I don't play football. I play Pokeball. Oh wait. Oh no, that was my joke. Anyway, Pokeballs. Hello.
Unless you fill
Yeah,
them.
unless they're
Unless you
filled,
fill with a
but they're still
Pokemon.
a little
Yeah,
bit
still hollow.
so
So
probably
there's a
don't.
little bit of an
Or do-
essence.
yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know. Do they fill?
I
the
don't
whole-
really know. Yeah. But I play it all the time. I like if I have a free minute, I'm playing with people in Japan online, and I'm kicking the living shit out of them.
Nice, that's
I
cool.
once got to the top 1,000 in the world for like 20 minutes, and then I fell out of it. But I did get into it. Question: has George ever been in the top 1,000 in the world of triple jumpers?
But I haven't given my background yet. So my background in triple jump. I won the Southwest. I won the Southwest triple jumps.
Hockey.
Yeah, I won Southwest triple jump. No one got anywhere fucking near me. Idiot bozos. I was about 13.
What does Southwest mean? Like, how many people compete in that?
Southwest of Bristol.
of the world. No, and then went to national finals. And
Got smoked.
No, I didn't actually jump because I went there and I didn't realise I was injured. Went to do a jump.
Oh, you've told me
injured
this before,
myself.
yeah.
Yeah. But the jumps
So you
that
can't
won.
even fucking jump, you
no,
pussy.
but the three jumpers that were like first, second, third.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure my score from the last one, where nobody was like pushing you, was within those three. So, and I'd not practiced triple. They just sort of like throw you into an event.
So to clarify, this is still at the Southwest competition.
No, that was nationals. Would have been that. So I'd have been top 3 in the nationals at that age. So I think that's.
How old were you then?
About 13, 14.
How old are you now?
24.
Yeah, you dumb fuck. This was about 2 months ago that I was playing Pokemon. I got to number 1,000 in the world.
Why did you stop doing triple jump?
Just got bored.
Okay. Well, you decided it's all about jumping 4 times.
It's not exactly fun, is it? So instead, I played a women's sport.
What?
Hockey.
Ah.
Big time.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey,
go on.
I got to.
Yeah, we're sort of done talking
Regionals.
about you, mate, so
Right, okay,
can we-
okay.
yeah,
Right,
thanks.
okay. What do you think? What would be your opinion on that? Because a lot of people online said, I think, did they more so side with you or me? I think it was pretty evenly split.
I think-
I'm going to tell myself that.
I
anyway.
think in order to break from 1,000 even to like 500, it's difficult for Pokemon.
No,
Like,
it's just
there's
a
some
matter of time,
hard-
though.
Yeah, but
No.
there's hardcore.
So,
No, it's not.
Yours is all Pokemon. Like,
all Pokemon, not online battles, like Nintendo Switch, Pokemon,
okay,
online
but
battle.
playing Pokemon against someone.
Yes,
online.
literal battles. The only reason why I fell out of it is because I went to sleep, woke up, and I'd fallen out because all those people are playing overnight. These are people that play all the time. If I was to devote every single second of my day to playing it, I would become number 1 in the world. Whereas if you were to devote every second of the day, you would never become number 1 in the
dunno.
world. I do know.
I don't know. My technique was all off as well.
Olympic
It's
triple
more
jumpers.
based on genetics.
Yeah.
Than you think.
And
it
you
is.
tried
Yeah.
it. You tried.
And-
You tried at your peak physical triple jump ability,
That wasn't
and you
peak.
got injured.
Right.
And
I
you
was
got
not
injured.
peak at 13. I've seen the pictures.
I was, but genetically. Oh God. Genetically,
guess who?
We
my
brought this argument up again.
genetically, my legs are my strongest point.
Yeah, but
Naturally.
genetically,
Yeah, that's because they have to hold up your massive head.
That's not cool. That would be my neck, idiot.
Yeah, and it might be hollow. We don't know.
yeah, no. Jury's out.
Definitely solid.
No, but if you were to compare your like everything against most of the Olympic triple jumpers, you don't compare. They're probably like
Incorrect.
twice your size.
Yeah, but you've used the argument of you donating every single second of your day to play Pokemon. Why can't
you're
I?
never gonna grow.
Why can't I do
You
that?
can't grow.
What do you mean I can't grow?
you can't grow anymore.
That is absolutely what can happen. You're not. I don't have to be taller to jump further.
Yeah, you do probably.
But this is at this moment in time
Yes,
as well. So
yes.
it's not including whether you've had more practice or like how
No,
good you
no.
could
The
get.
argument was he's changing it so you're more because he thinks you're now more likely. The
No,
argument
he's wrong. I don't know what he's talking about.
because it was who's most likely to be able to be number 1 in the world. at
Oh,
something.
okay, so you can practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fez.
Yeah, George would win.
No, he Pokemon it!
Yeah, he would. Mate,
No!
The amount of people that play Pokemon in the world is just, it's unfair instantly.
Oh my god, I don't know how, but we need to scientifically measure this, okay?
But think of the amount of people that play Pokemon, the amount of people that do triple jump. Like, it's,
Like,
Yeah.
honestly,
I don't
if
know
That was my
anyone
thought
who's
process.
who's ever done triple jump as a
The thing
sport.
is about this disagreement is that if you were to genuinely put a gun against my head and tell me, like, you have to say wholeheartedly with everything in your spirit that you believe you are right, I would say yes, and everyone says I'm wrong. So what the fuck?
I think if you picked a less popular game, you could have
Yeah.
a chance. but I
Fucking
think
hell. Your dad's
Pokemon's just-
Hey, that's going to be the most popular game. You watch the
Right, okay,
shows.
but
all
what is
the
the
time.
thing that you would be number 1 at the world in, do you think?
Oh.
You can't say free kicks because that's like
It's not,
no.
it's not even that you would become number 1, it's that with everything that you are, you have the highest chance in that specific thing of possibly
Yeah.
becoming number 1.
What? Okay, so what like are your kind of natural skills or like what you're
yeah,
naturally
like
good
you
at?
may be better at something else than you are at that, but your ranking in the world on this side would be
Or like
higher.
general knowledge of a certain topic could be.
Oh,
I-
don't bring up general. Oh, God.
Yes, there it is.
Found another little segue to bring us.
I could be the best in the world at knowledge of birds of prey of Britain as demonstrated
Really?
when I went on Celebrity Mastermind.
And you that was your topic?
Yeah.
That's sick. I
But I
like
don't
that.
think that really counts.
No, but
does it?
it's very impressive
Peregrine Falcon.
until you take it out of the mastermind scenario, and then
Then
it
it's
just boasts
just
that he knows
weird.
about birds of prey.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah. True.
It's just a bit creepy. mate.
That's very true.
I actually think I could have been a very good pilot because I've got very good vision and I'm very small. So I think I could have been a very good pilot.
Jockey.
Right, okay, I'll just give you that.
It's not like you're just insulting him.
Jackass. No.
Wanker.
All right, okay.
I'd be a way better
right.
pilot than you would, jockey.
No, do you know what? That's quite valid. I'll take that. Yeah, fair enough. Have you ever
Actor in The
why
Hobbit?
would you take that? The best pilot. Have you ever been in a plane?
No.
Oh, I assume
Have I
that
ever
you
been in a
haven't.
plane? Yes, but I've never
Not been in the cockpit.
taken the
of-
wheel. I've seen the wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, I just assumed based on that you'd like done like little plane flying things.
No, but if it's based on how much you think that you could learn and how good you could
Right.
get,
Okay.
you get quite
Okay.
good.
Right. Okay. I'm with you on that one. Fair
Okay.
enough.
but like, I think like fighter pilot, just not like a bit more cool than just commercial flights,
Yeah.
That's my vibe.
Okay.
Oh
wow.
gosh, you'll be the best fighter pilot.
Yeah, I think I could be.
You've gone. We've had like experience in our things of being like, yeah, I reckon this is a feasible thing to say. You've just gone fighter pilot. Never flown before, but I know I'd be the best.
The way that you actually
I could be
want
Red
to-
One, okay? That's me.
You
I
just
think-
watched Top Gun Maverick the other day, is what it was.
Internally, you want to become a bird of prey. That's what
Oh, for fuck's sake.
that's pretty much what that means.
Well, he's done with preying on birds. Hey,
Hey.
brings us on to dating life.
Oh.
Did not like that segment.
No, me neither.
My team will be in contact.
How's the dating life, Chris?
It's going well, thank you.
Is it?
I'm enjoying. I mean, it's been over a year since my last relationship ended.
Yeah,
So,
I didn't realise that had ended. It's not really been very
Has
well.
been.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
hear about it.
Not been very
No,
well
that's
documented.
crazy.
No.
Yeah. So
How long were you two together?
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
I thought it
And-
was 7.
And you started YouTube
What? Why?
I'd always said 7.
No, it's 6.
No, I feel like I'm correct.
when he's been posting on those anonymous social media accounts, he's always said 7. That's so weird.
TikTok editors.
Yeah. So, and when did you start YouTube?
It was 20. Interesting segue.
Yeah, sorry, no.
Well, that's that line of thought done.
No.
No questions on that
No,
one.
no, sorry. It makes sense in my mind. Wait, go on.
No, I mean, I mean, we started going out about when I hit like 2 million subscribers. It was just coincidence.
okay.
No, me and
2
Sham
million
were-
subscriber special.
No,
just
we
gave
were.
it the boost.
I was good friends with Sham beforehand, and then
Right, okay.
6 years going out, and it's actually genuinely really nice. That we are still really good friends. Still meet up with her like
That's
every
very
month.
rare.
It's like the best breakup I've probably ever seen, experienced.
And you
Really?
don't hold grudges that she broke up with you.
No, because I know.
What a horrible thing to
yeah,
say.
What? No, 'cause we don't want to speak about.
But did you cry? But did you cry though?
No, I think we put out an Insta story saying like,
Right,
we've
okay.
split.
Yeah.
We're not really going to talk about like who broke
Yeah,
up
yeah.
with who or anything. So
Until now.
until
okay.
this very moment, make sure people know.
I find it wild that every now and then our comment section's better now, but for
Oh my god, yeah.
the best
it's
part of
wild.
last year was just but can The View do this?
It was funny
Like,
though,
It
wasn't
is
it? It was,
funny.
it was like,
It
yeah,
was quite
any sort
good.
of TikTok she posted, the top comment was like, yeah, but can he pack Team of the Year Gerard Piqué 8 times?
Do you think that she would find that funny? Do you think
Yeah,
she'd
she
see
did.
the funny
No, she
side
did.
of
Like
it?
we
Yeah,
talked
yeah,
about it.
yeah.
Yeah, she was. I mean, she definitely muted comments from that
Oh yeah,
section.
I'm sure.
Certain words,
That
but
just means people get more just interested in more. What's the word? I don't know. The
Involved.
comments get better. The
Engagement.
Yeah,
they're not engaged.
more
They're more creative. That's
Right,
the word.
okay,
more
okay, yeah.
uniqueness.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Comments and stuff.
And do you find it difficult to date? Because whilst you have obviously like millions and millions of followers, all right, show off, we get it. Whatever. No, I'm joking. A lot of your followers are obviously men. So, like, do you get a lot of
Yes,
girls that
it's
pop up
quite
to you
annoying,
still?
actually.
Is
What
it?
percentage is
seeing,
it? Again?
seeing this dick, and like he doesn't even fucking try, and they just flocked it. And like, obviously, I have millions more subscribers, but yet his Insta DMs are about 4,000 times better than mine.
That must be wild
Sorry.
then. Do you often find like girls on? Are you on like dating apps and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right, okay.
recent.
Oh, that's true, actually.
Yeah, there's been a recent of development in
Have
that.
you both got on Raya?
No, Chris has.
Oh, finally.
I was on the waiting list for 12 months.
Yeah, he struggles as well. You say.
No, yeah, I was saying, but like,
I wanted to
I was just
download it
impressed.
just to see if I could get on it before George
you
does.
just 100% would.
Do you think?
It's really. Oh.
Yeah, I think you
I don't
probably
get
would.
that
The
though.
girls get on it so much easier.
Yeah, thank you.
It's very like
Fuck
arty
you.
and creative people. that get on
Right,
there.
like me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
People that don't
sense.
understand football.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, because I've heard it's a lot more difficult for straight men to get on.
I genuinely think there's probably a...
Do you think
I don't
it's-
really know how it works, but there must be some
I
people who
imagine
know
it's just
it.
because so many, like dating apps in general, men are more likely to be on them. And then when you
Yeah.
add to the fact that it's one where you can meet like celebrities and stuff like that, I imagine a bunch of like random boys just applied in mass. So they've got to like sort through them all.
Yeah, you'd have thought so.
Yeah.
Tends to be like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, we'll word it like that so that your ego doesn't get. But you eventually got on.
Yeah, well, you have to link your Instagram with it as well.
Oh,
So I
right.
think some of it's potentially done on like how many followers you have and
Well,
stuff.
why would you not? That's so weird then. That doesn't
Yeah,
make any sense.
clearly I was
You don't,
massively
yeah.
outweighing it on how clapped I was, despite the 1.5 million Instagram followers. Hence, they thought, let's give him 12 months, see if he gets better, see if he gets any better looking.
That's
and then the new hair
crazy.
comes in.
And then,
Oh!
what a surprise!
Wait, was it
instantly
around
on
the
there.
new hair?
Not really.
Oh, good.
It's a good 3 months still.
Oh, that would have been
Yeah,
exciting.
unfortunately.
Have you seen any like big celebrities on Raya then since you've
I've
joined?
literally only seen one.
Go on,
and
who?
It was when
Lizzo?
I accidentally set my preferences to men. Accidentally.
Oh my God, I
just
hate
at
when
the
that
start.
happens.
Yeah, God, oh my God, it's so random. It was
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
yeah. You'll have to bleep that. but-
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, you're not gonna know who
No,
that is.
I'm like, I literally tried everything within me to react like, whoa, but then I was questioning in my head, who is that? And then I realised I fucked it up anyway. But okay, so there are people like that on the app then.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, so like really big, famous people.
Yeah, but I haven't. Yeah, in the time that I've been on it, there's been no famous girls that I've seen,
Right.
which suggests that maybe it's just famous men.
Yeah.
And any girl that applies, which is
I've
any
heard
good-looking
that a lot
girl that
of-
applies, which tends to be how the world works.
I've
really,
heard
anyway,
that
isn't
like in America you can get like there's like big like male movie stars and stuff that have like been divorced and everything and they're all on there. There was I feel like I might be speaking out of turn here and I don't want to start anything. I feel like was on it, but I've also possibly made that up. Is he like happily married or something? Fuck knows, yeah. Should we just start reeling Barack Obama's on it?
Elvis.
Oh my God, Elvis Presley was on it. That is mad. Like,
I
yeah.
think there'd be people that you're like not expecting to be on there.
Oh,
that would be on there.
definitely, yeah.
I feel like if
So
I was,
it's fun.
I feel like
Yeah.
if I was scrolling it though, I'd just be like, oh, I know them, and I just carry on as if it was like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have girls just throwing themselves at you, mate. Just remember what it's like for the rest of us, yeah?
Can we just like acknowledge this because you've been out with George, you've seen, you know, how incapable he is to speak to anybody
Mate,
with female genitalia.
It's like
It's
like God designed him and just forgot to finish him off. Like, and that would help.
Which is where you come in, ladies.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah. I don't know if you've heard the story about when George brought a girl back to the flat for the first time.
No, I've not, but I want to hear it now.
So me and Arthur come home a bit early from the night out.
Yeah.
And so we were kind of making late night food in the kitchen.
Okay.
And we thought
As you
George
do.
was coming home. Yeah. We thought George was coming home because we'd left him about 20 minutes before, hadn't seen him speak to one girl in the evening. But it tends to be how it goes. You know,
Yeah.
all he needs to do is just batter
Give
us.
a quick eye look over.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And
just,
I
yeah.
look over.
I don't know why I said the word eye.
Bat his eyelashes at them and they come
Yeah.
running. And anyway, George turned up with a female and they walked in.
Was she
and,
breathing?
She was actually.
Oh my God.
Yes, seemed
Not
to
for
be
usually
at the time. Yeah. And then George sort of, they both came into the kitchen, which is already like me and Arthur were just like, don't really know how to. How do you act
I
in
don't know,
situations like
yeah.
this? Do you say
I feel
hello?
like it's weirder
okay
if
then.
you ignore that you guys are there.
Yeah. So she
yeah,
she was.
defo. Yeah.
She was very normal about the
Right,
situation.
okay.
So she came up, said hello to me and Arthur. Like it was, yeah.
Like human
don't
beings
wanna-
do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. And then George sort of ambled around for a little while. Started like tucking in chairs, like not really saying anything. You started like rearranging the kitchen a little bit instead of speaking to her. Then you guys went to the window, and like we've got a fairly nice
Good
view
window.
from our flat.
Yeah,
It's very nice.
Window, yeah.
And
Good
George sort of
window.
looked out and he just went, "It's a nice road, isn't it?"
It's a good road.
To be fair, as roads go, it's a great one.
He doubted the road
top
until
3 roads.
I was bigging up the road, and Chris doubted it, and I said, "Have a fucking look at this road,"
Yeah.
and you did go.
And my panties fell down as well, and that sort of continued for maybe like probably 5 whole minutes. You two were sort of just
Looking at
in
the roads.
kitchen with nothing really happening dialogue wise.
Yeah.
And then you two ambled towards your bedroom, and we had the door closed, and we thought, me and Arthur literally turned to each other. We were like, "How does he do it?" We were like, "What have you seen?" And then 2 minutes later, the door opens again, and then we hear the front door open and close.
I work quick, baby.
No. Wait.
This girl had left. Nothing had happened.
Nothing had happened.
Flat door.
George had just shown her his setup, and then she left.
Oh,
yeah,
my
she's
god.
just like seeing if tenancy was up next
Yeah.
year. So I
Oh
think
my
she's-
god.
Coming in, checking for the marks on the walls.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I didn't know for a fact, this acts like I've watched. This sounds like I've watched. I've not. But if I didn't know for a fact that George had slept with a girl, I
Oh, I
would
know.
just think that
100%.
he had definitely not.
Yeah.
Like, you are wild.
But he is good at.
Oh, he's like a normal
chat
person. Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't
I'd say
think.
like above average.
Oh, yeah,
And then
I just think
in any social situation. Sorry, let me try
easy.
that
Yeah.
in any social situation,
Yeah.
apart from this is hilarious because I'm criticizing your social skills. So I stumbled over mispronouncing that word. But I would say any other social situation. Oh, for fuck's sake! You are very superior to the average person.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
very quick-witted, but it's kind of like you don't try. But also, I don't think you can read people very well.
No, but
No,
I feel like I can, but I don't like to give off the vibe that I'm interested in someone.
Oh yeah, so you just brought her back to your house, brought her, showed her the nice road, brought her into your bedroom,
No.
but didn't want to give off the impression that you were at all interested.
He came out afterwards and he was like, I wasn't really bothered about it.
No,
Why invite her back
it
then?
was a difficult time in my life.
Okay. You
He's
just got
still
Invisalign fitted.
Just got the penis enlargement surgery.
Oh
Was out of
god.
action.
No, but yeah, I've seen you in like situations where a woman would literally murder her firstborn child, like sack off her
barbecue
entire
them.
family. She's literally like opening her legs and wafting pheromones at you.
Oh my god.
That was a really sorry. I feel like can we actually bleep a bit of that because I feel like that seems.
describe that.
I don't know why I chose to
Oh
say
my
it like
god!
that.
For just listeners as well, that is so like potent.
Oh god. And George will just like
Yeah.
yeah. It's
Mate,
so
it's-
specific that you can only explain it if you've seen it in action.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah,
Um,
it's like he's got this TikTok thing about him being single and having all these problems, and he's just committed to it for the rest of his
I
life.
feel like I'm just very particular on the situation / the female that I'm interested in, and when
probably some
I feel
truth
like
to
you
that.
need to be like completely alone in like a kind of dark room, like no way to escape, and
Have you
like
seen my
a
diary?
lot of and like or just like the most like chill situation where you don't feel like people are looking at you, where you don't feel like people have expectations on you or something. I don't know.
I don't think it's that. I think he just doesn't like care enough. I don't think he's got like that much of a
Yeah.
sex drive.
no.
Yeah. Like, we've been
we're
on,
literally at it all the time.
That's why you take it out of me.
Okay, that makes sense then. That makes
It
sense.
just seems worn out.
It leaves me drained.
Once a week.
But like we've been on, like we've been to Ibiza, we went to Magaluf, we've been.
Oh,
to,
these are
like-
stop listing places,
Yeah,
Chris.
sorry, but like you forget he's single on these trips. Genuinely.
yeah. Wild times.
I think I'm
mean,
just a relationship person.
Oh yeah, because you've been in so many relationships in your life.
No,
haven't you?
but it's weird to say. Bearing in mind I'm not, but I feel like I
No,
am.
I get what you mean. And also, I
Yeah,
feel
I
like it's a
understand
very
that. Yeah.
different experience dating people, like getting with people when you have followers that like are like actively knowing who you are before you meet. Like I would struggle with that. Like I met my boyfriend before I got all my followers, and if I was to go dating now and like I met someone in a club and they already knew who I was, I would find out like are they
Yeah.
going to be like judging my performance? Are they going to like post about this afterwards? Like, are they keeping notes? Like, I would be a bit like anxious. So
Yeah, you've
I
always
get
got
it.
that like them filming you the morning
Yeah.
after type.
Oh God, has that ever happened to you?
No, I think this is the great. I've got it perfectly
Yeah,
with my
yeah, yeah.
95% male audience.
Yeah, you actually do. Is that,
Never
is
have
that
to
the
worry.
actual numbers?
I think
95%.
about 90%, but like obviously some of those will be kids on their mum's account.
Yes,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
probably not 96 maybe.
And of course, as we've explained, Chris, you can't be getting with the kids, so they're completely out of it.
What? Why do you have to clarify? What the hell, man?
That was alleged.
Yeah, sorry. But no.
More like
So
a
that's
legend,
on
am I
so
right?
You've been.
So many of the whole class.
Oh my God. So you've been on like the holidays, like you said. Who did you go to Ibiza with? Was that you two, Arthur and Arthur?
Yeah.
And are there any like funny stories
two,
from those
double Arthur.
trips that you can tell me?
Any what? Sorry.
Like funny stories from any of those trips that come to you?
I mean, the Magaluf one, we actually weren't planning to go there. We were going to Mallorca.
Yeah, you told me this.
And fucking Alpha TV ended up shock, just blaming it on the rest of us, despite the fact he just basically forgot to book the villa properly. I might have to have a little think. I'm trying.
Bless it. He seems like the exact opposite sort of person that would incorrectly book the villa to me.
He
But
just
he then gaslights you.
No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
What you mistake it for is he states everything as if it's fact.
Yeah.
But 50% of it is fact, and the rest is like an educated guess or
Right,
just a
okay.
guess.
Right.
But they'll all be portrayed in the exact same way, and then. And then it's got this way of doing it where everybody just goes along with what he says, thinking it's
like,
just
you don't
gospel.
notice it happening, but then suddenly you've agreed to what he wanted to do, allowed him to pick everything, and are totally going like there was what we were booking a holiday a little while ago, and he came round to our flat. And within like 10 minutes, there was a point where we were booking it on my laptop, and like we'd had like the football on the TV or whatever. Like 10 minutes into it, he'd put on like some immersive world thing on the TV, his own music, had my laptop, and had changed my scroll settings because he didn't like them. I was like, "What are you fucking doing?" I was just like, "How have I let this happen?" He was like, "You've got your scroll settings wrong. I'm just going to change them quickly." So now I can't scroll function on my laptop, which is fantastic.
That is wild.
Yeah, but you don't notice it happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suddenly you're like, he's destroyed my life.
King of manipulation.
Got a crazy way
Good
of
on
going
him.
about it. Bless him.
Well
Yeah,
done.
no, I can't think of any like particularly
None that
hilarious
I-
anecdotes
no.
currently
No.
that we've got.
Quite a boring time then, really.
Yeah.
You need to
Quite
find some new mates, really, don't
unsuccessful.
you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bless. It's all right. Well, in terms of, I want to ask some questions about like your career and everything, because obviously I know you through George, but like whenever your name is brought up, people are like, "Oh my God, he's like the top of the game in like." Sorry, yeah, I don't want to like make your head any bigger or anything. But so when did you make the?
Don't do it, Chris. She says I got a big head.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Guess.
When did you make the decision to make a YouTube, and why did you choose to do that?
Ooh. I think it was the lack of a social life.
Okay.
Probably have been it. Yeah, I started in 2010, and I
Jeez.
started posting just random videos about Nerf guns. You know,
Really?
all the cool kids stuff.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Okay.
Nerf wars are a big
Oh,
part
mate,
of Chris's
they-
Really?
like,
they
channel
were-
life.
I used to do Nerf wars with my dad and my sister in the garden. We would do them, and we had a really small garden, so they were really shit.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. But I had like all of the one. I had the ones where you had to put batteries in, and it was like a machine gun. I
Oh
had
wait,
the
the one with
snipers,
like the belt.
the
that would-
barrel.
Yeah, mate.
Oh my God.
So sick. Aren't
That
they?
was literally insane.
It's
I
so
had
much
The
fun.
vests as well. I had
Okay, it's a bit weird, mate.
Yeah, it was a
But
bit
you had
weird.
the goggles too. Didn't
Yeah,
you?
I did.
Oh, God.
No,
How
I
many,
had like
how many
shoulder
Nerf war
pads.
videos have you made?
There were levels to this game.
I had a neighbour, and we had like a fence between our gardens, but it was kind of like you could just see over the fence, so we would use that as like a thing, and then we'd have Nerf wars between them.
See, I could never see over the fence to shoot my neighbours, so I can't relate to that. I used to modify the Nerf guns because you could take out like the air restrictors in them, which would make them fire faster. So I used to look up like YouTube tutorials and take them out and then put
Oh
them back
my
together.
God.
I saw a TikTok of a bloke doing that the other day,
Really?
where he said he's modifying a Nerf gun until it kills someone.
Oh my God.
He like puts extra springs in, gives it like a full aluminium
that sounds
barrel
so
and
much
stuff.
fun.
Like it's quite funny.
That's wild.
But he was like, I refuse to put a pin in the end because that's just an easy way out.
Oh my God.
Anyway, Nerf wars.
Right, so you started with Nerf
Yeah.
guns. When did
Yeah.
the football come into it?
I was kind of also uploading just my best FIFA goals as like a little montage because I enjoyed doing it. And back in like the FIFA 11 days, FIFA was like a lot of fun. So
Did you ever
I-
play FIFA?
Yeah, I used to.
I have played it at like house parties. When people are like when you're like
Classic
15.
house
the
party
coolest way
No,
to play
when-
FIFA.
no,
I played
it-
it at house
for some
parties
reason, like
with a
I'd be
girl.
like yeah, fingering a bird. No, I'd be like
playing one-handed.
yeah, just terribly, just
Toe
running
fucking the
around
one on the
everywhere.
floor.
No, I'd be like at a house party at like 15, and all the boys would be like before it kind of kicked off, they'd all just be like in front of a
Nice.
PlayStation playing FIFA. So I'd obviously go and join them because I was like, my God, everyone's gonna know I'm gay if I don't go do that.
Yeah, better hang out with the
Well,
boys.
yeah, shit. Yeah, that'll help. So after I'd helped setting up everyone's drinks, and so
Made sure the strawberry daiquiris
Yeah.
were set
Just
up.
put the bunting up everywhere.
no, but yeah, that is literally my limited FIFA experience. But so, how old were you when you started that? How old are you now, if you don't mind?
27.
Me asking? 27. So you would have been literally like 13, 12 when you started.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Damn.
probably like 13,
And do you
14.
remember when you first made money from it?
I mean, it was like the KSI sort of growth era. So I remember seeing him start earn money from it 1st and then being like to my parents, this could actually go somewhere.
Yeah.
I think I was quite lucky that my parents, I always kept them informed with kind of how the YouTube scene was going. So there wasn't a moment where they were like, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah.
So they were always quite like supportive of
That's
it.
really nice.
Which was very sweet.
Yeah.
But
cute.
I started with the Nerf war videos. They didn't do very well.
Yeah.
And then I changed to FIFA and eventually sort of like put my face on camera and then, yeah, went quite well.
That is mad.
How many subscriber special Nerf wars have you done?
4 in total?
Didn't do one for 5 mil.
No, we didn't do one for 5 mil because I literally lost like 4 months of my life to the 4th one. And it didn't get very many views. So basically, I filmed 3 back in the day, which was like when I was a kid, and they were too old to be a kid, basically. Probably like 15.
Yeah, that counts.
And we filmed another one for 4 million subscribers, where we actually went and properly did it with proper effects and stuff.
Yeah.
It's still probably the video that I'm most proud of
Yeah,
out of
that
any
sounds
video
amazing.
I've ever made. But
What, like,
it
so
wasn't
people would
worth
get
it.
shot and would like explosions appear?
Yeah.
That is so cool.
We hired out a place up in the Lake District for it, and we actually went back to the place that we originally filmed it with
Oh,
my friends. So
wow.
like the one of the ones when I was a kid.
Yeah.
We had like was it paper glass, sugar glass, like the things they use on
Yeah.
movie
Oh,
sets.
yeah.
And so like we had 4 panes of that. My sister had to like fly through that 3 times. We had like a grenade exploding.
Oh my
one bit.
God.
So I spent literally like 10 grand on the production side of it. It was insane.
Worth it though.
It was so much fun.
That's amazing.
It was good.
Oh
Well,
my
I
uh,
suggest a watch if you're ever.
Yeah, definitely. No,
6
I'm
mil
going to.
is just around the corner, right?
It's never happening again. It was honestly so, and I edited it like all myself as well. So
Really?
it was literally, it basically sent me into depression. That
Yeah,
video.
genius. Oh my God.
Well, it's
that sounds
Nerf or
awful.
nothing, man. So
Oh, I love Nerf.
you just got to get on with it.
It's Nerf or nothing.
That's what BetterHelp would say.
Yeah, thanks for the sponsor.
Oh my God, we should get Nerf to sponsor us. Wait, didn't I get you a Nerf gun for Christmas? And then you just shot it at me for ages.
It was like a BTEC Nerf gun.
Yeah, I think it was Tesco's own Nerf gun or
Someone
something.
was
Yeah.
around our house.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, oh my God.
So fucking annoying.
Yeah, this bad boy.
Yeah, it's kind of like an
See,
X gun.
I'm just scarred though. So
Yeah.
Like constantly kind of like
Oh my God,
close
it
your
makes
eyes
me
a little
really
bit,
like
yeah.
terrified.
No, he gets really
Oh,
into
you
it.
know, genuinely.
Anytime, so I did a few brand deals with Nerf, and every time you worked with them, you had to like specify that you can't fire, like, or never say that they're guns, and also never say that you fire them at people. So it was always firing at targets.
Was it
like, never
Nerf?
did a brand deal with
Really?
firing them.
Was
at
it like
wow.
Blaster?
Nothing
Is that what you call
blasters,
it?
yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God. Nerf, if you're out there, I want you to work with me more than anything in the entire world. Please don't. Please do. Work with me. Please don't shoot me. Oh my
But that's
God.
actually perfectly in line with their guidelines. because you're
see,
just really
please
discouraging
don't.
from shooting at anyone.
Oh, I love Nerf guns. That is sick. I had no idea about that.
It's not.
Right, I'm putting this down.
Yeah.
I'm putting this down. So it's so you're making Nerf gun videos.
Right, yep,
You
back to that.
segue into like football videos.
Yeah.
What was your first big like dream collab that you did?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think the first thing that I properly met people at, we did. Do you know the Wembley Cups? The first Wembley Cup video.
Do you think that I know?
Bro is not going to have a clue about the Wembley Cup.
I'll just pretend.
Basically, it was a bunch of YouTubers that got to play a football match at Wembley.
Oh,
and
right,
it was
okay.
the first of like the big football charity matches.
Like what
kind of.
Sidemen do now?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
okay.
So it was like the first one of those.
But no people in the stadium.
No,
Oh,
it
really?
was played
Oh, like
empty
old
stadium,
videos.
and the video came out like a month after it was played, so it wasn't live streamed.
Oh, right, okay.
And the first time that I actually went and filmed one of these episodes that sort of built it up was like the first time I went over to London to film, and I met like Spencer FC and Manny, who are all these like FIFA football YouTubers.
Big fans.
And,
Like
yeah, man, you know, we know.
Absolutely.
Come on,
Yeah.
yeah, we're boys.
Yeah.
We're blokes.
What do we like?
FIFA player, as I know him.
Yeah, it's very true. And yeah, that was probably the first big person I'd met. No jokes, please.
Dang, I thought it was coming my way.
The first real-sized human that you met.
Fantastic. Very good.
Whoa, you guys are so big. What the hell?
London's scary.
And now, like, if you would have been able to see yourself, like, now, back then, do you think
Would
that
you
you
have
would
kept
have...
the old hair?
Fuck's sake. Actually, this pretty much was my old hair because I very much had a hobbit hair era in school. Because
okay.
curly hair wasn't cool back 12, 13 years ago.
Wait, that brings me to it.
And
So,
it is now?
yeah, but you've got curly hair, you dumb fuck. What you on about?
Rude.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You
You're
big-headed boy.
But you don't fuck very often.
Ah, yes.
Unfortunately not.
Oh, bless
What's
him. What were people's reaction at school? Did you get like made fun of? Or were people like, oh,
I don't
this
know
is cool?
how I didn't get bullied. Is basically how
A lot
I'd
of
sum it
people
up.
do. A lot of like,
Oh, yeah, of
we
course.
had Anastasia on, and she got like picked on like purely based around her YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I was in the era where no one had really like. It wasn't, oh, that's embarrassing. She's trying to be a YouTuber. It was like
Oh, 'cause
before
no one
that was
really
a thing.
knew,
Everyone was
yeah.
like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck is going on here?"
Yeah.
And then as soon as people could see that you were actually getting views or money, it was like,
Yeah.
"What?" So I think people were more kind of intrigued. But like, I watch back my old videos and they're so bad. Some of the puns and jokes that I try and make are just horrific.
But all of old YouTubers though, I see these
Yeah.
TikToks nowadays, and it's like, no wonder I'm so annoying. I was raised by these people, and
Yeah.
it's like these American YouTubers, and they're like, oh my god, and it's like, shut the fuck up. I mean, yeah,
I don't think he was quite that.
yeah, no, but like,
It was more
no,
just,
but like,
oh my god!
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah.
oh,
That came way too naturally. Yeah, so I kind of got away with it, I think, in school because I was quite sporty and played football, and my videos were kind
Right.
of football-y as well.
so it's kind of just an extension of what you were already doing. It's not like you have this secret weird hobby that people can make fun of.
And it wasn't like I was doing chubby bunny challenges.
Right,
You know,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
like
loser things like that.
Who
Oh
the
my
hell will do
God,
chubby
that's
bunny
so
challenge?
weird.
Yeah,
Do
no.
not look to the left-hand side of your monitor.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it was very much like I think I escaped. People obviously took the piss.
Yeah,
but
of course. Yeah.
I
Not
wouldn't-
in like a mean way.
But then you just say,
Yeah, but
mate,
it was-
I've
it was
literally
like
packed Messi.
Kind of, it was friends really that would
Yeah.
take the piss the most.
yeah.
So
And all friends are going to do that. You could like wear a new hat and you'll be called like weird hat boy for the day or something
Yeah.
like that. Like,
Those comments still getting to you.
yeah.
Max gets told he looks like he's wearing a hat.
I too get destroyed for my haircut.
what do you just look like you're wearing a hat at all times?
No, so I've had a series of very bad haircuts, and people compare my hair to a hat because it always looks like slightly different, and it's just generally across the board bad. So it doesn't make me feel great about myself.
What does
but,
that even mean?
I don't
I'm
even
so
know.
confused.
Honestly, it became like a full, similar to like what happened to your ex, like in her comments. That would be me. Like I would. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we're not boys like that.
No, like in my comments, I will post anything, and people will be like, "Oh, Max's hat looks different here," and it's just me, like, and yeah.
Running
first
jokes
one
just
was
are
like-
funny.
Yeah,
aren't they?
yeah.
First one wasn't faded very well, I don't think,
No.
which is why it looked like it was a hat.
Yeah, and I made one video responding to it. This is like over a year ago, and then loads of TikTok accounts got made that were called like Max's Hat Official, Max's Weekend Hat, Max's Tuesday Hat, like literally hundreds of different accounts
They're
were made.
creative, if nothing
Oh my
else.
god! And they would post edits of me with like different haircuts on, and like there was one where it was like a picture of me like in the Club Penguin like universe. And it was like my head, and then I'd like go to a shop and buy this like selection of hats, and then they'd come on to me. Yeah, people got very creative.
What happened
and
to the granddad comments? They
there
were
was
like,
also
I
the
like
granddad.
That was a
I don't
good
even
era.
know why that. So then, yeah, people would also refer to me as a granddad, like saying that I'm old. I don't know where that came about, to be honest with you. But then there was like those two like hatred squads combined.
Oh God!
And they became like at Max's granddad hat, at Max's like literally like at Max's elderly hat official, like the weirdest accounts. And I just had to roll with it. I was like, do you know what? This is great. But I actually don't know where it came from though.
Just feeding off each other's
Yeah,
power.
literally.
so
And still
good.
to this day, like they just comment saying I've got a hat on, and I don't get it, but I enjoy it.
Have you
so.
thought about muting hat and
No,
granddad
because
from
then
the
I wouldn't
comments?
have any comments on my videos.
I need the
Yeah,
interaction,
literally.
guys.
Then my career would fail.
Sorry to hear, man.
Nice segue. Speaking of different eras,
Ooh.
Callum, I've got. Obviously, you've only seen Chris in his most recent era.
I
Is
have
this the
indeed.
photos that you were
I've
preparing from earlier, by any chance?
I've got some previous eras of Christopher and Michael
Mate,
Dixon.
life
that
has
you
been
can-
kind to me. I've had some, like, I think when I was making my FIFA and Nerf videos, it coincided with a deep dive in school popularity.
Oh God. Did you? I feel like. Can I make predictions?
Yeah.
Right. So you said that you have good eyesight because obviously you're a pilot. So you didn't have glasses.
No.
Good prediction.
Smile.
I don't know.
You didn't have braces. No, I'm joking. No, I feel like you had braces. You didn't have glasses. I feel like you would have had like long hair. I'm picturing like a sweeping fringe. Do you know the ones
Okay.
where people constantly had to like do that to get it out of their
Okay.
face? And were you the same height that you are now?
Came out the womb. It's usually the height babies are at.
No, but is the
I
print
was
not
I
working?
was small in school.
Right, you were smaller. Okay.
Oh, okay. So,
I
I
feel
see.
like I don't know. Did
You
you? I
got-
feel like you had freckles.
what? And he's lost them.
Yeah, what?
Oh yeah, shit. I don't know. Yeah.
You're wrong with the
I
hair.
I
feel
feel
like
like you
you
had
had a-
eyebrows.
You had,
Still got them.
you had a big scar.
You had a nose?
A big scar down the face. That's
Half the face ripped
bio
off.
oils. Sorted that one out.
Bio oil.
You had some sort of acid attack at some point.
Oh my god.
I was a witch. What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
No, yeah, you're wrong with the hair.
Okay,
Never
okay.
had a Bieber fringe.
What about skinhead
Justin Bieber for people these days. you
Yeah,
wouldn't know
who
who he
don't
is.
know.
You said
Justin
beaver
Bieber.
fringe.
Oh,
No,
Was that
just
funny?
the beaver teeth.
yeah.
Oh,
You don't really have beaver
No,
teeth.
No, he's got nice
nice
teeth.
teeth.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Congrats on the teeth, brother.
I did have braces. Had braces for. Well, I won't. Do you want me to hold my?
Yeah. Right. Okay. Wait. Let me see first.
Oh, this is.
Is that a real smile?
Oh no.
Oh, Chris.
That has to be the one of me. Oh, actually, I don't.
That
know.
might be
That
Wembley
not
Cup.
be. Could be
I
Wembley
feel
Cup.
like you're.
If it is, that's not my worst as well.
If you're.
Yeah, that's Wembley Cup. That's not me at my worst.
Are you trying to smile there? Or
No,
are you
that's
doing
me,
a
that's me
deliberate?
doing like a.
Right,
like a
okay, I get
grid
you.
type thing.
I feel like you don't even look like you. I wouldn't
No,
even.
that's-
That's wild.
So that's.
I
sort
got a
of-
jawline about the age of puberty hit at about 20. It was
Ah,
I had 1 year
really?
where honestly it was
that's-
lovely.
That's quiff and brace, and then
Okay.
that's
Oh, okay, that looks more like you.
quiff no brace.
That's Joe Sogira.
That's,
That's the Joe
It's
Sogira.
good. Turn over the page. You can see where the virginity goes.
that's a good pick. And then he really entered his fuckboy era
Fuck
with
Oh, for fuck's sake!
the Chris MD six pack era was.
Is that your sister?
Yes.
Just
Was she in your videos a lot?
Yeah, she was. She
Oh,
was
was
like a
she?
goalkeeper in
Like a
lot
side
of
character.
previous videos.
Oh,
Basically.
that's
Yeah, so this was an era where Chris just constantly found an excuse to take his top off in
It
videos.
hasn't ended.
And then these are the most recent eras. We've got look, this was Chris with beard and quiff.
Oh, okay.
And then
right.
I think this was it's a screenshot of an edit of the first. No, this is current era.
Yeah, that was I think an Insta story.
Your beard looks ginger there.
It is a little bit ginger.
Is it? It doesn't really look it in
Yeah,
the.
if it goes like particularly long. It
If
can
I
go
grow
ginger.
facial hair, mine's ginger.
Really?
Yeah.
What-
So I don't.
Well,
What
I
Chris
think
MD
I've-
era are we liking the most?
Can I try to rate them in age?
I like this one.
I'm guessing youngest, next youngest, kind of next youngest, then that.
Well, yeah, they're in order.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
I,
Oh,
did
they're in
I think he
order.
told you that as well as they came out.
But what's your
Oh.
favourite?
What do you mean? What's my favourite? What do you want me to rate? Oh yeah, you looked really good when you were 14 years old.
Mate,
That's definitely my
that's me at
favourite.
19.
I was thinking that.
19.
That's me at 19.
Are you taking
There.
the piss?
No,
There.
that one, the Wembley Cup. That's 19.
No.
That's not 19.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
Mate,
not.
This is what I mean. Puberty hit when I was 20. I'm not.
That is
kidding.
Chris,
not
that is
19.
wild. I
Yeah.
genuinely would have said 14.
Yeah.
That is mental.
That's what I mean. Life has been kind to me.
That is crazy. You have changed so much.
Yeah.
Also, got to ask how much.
That's not even the worst I looked as well. Like, there were, when I was 18, 19, I went on a Euro trip at 18, and I was just like, I feel so bad for any female that has to look at me, you know? Because, like, you'd just be like, how has this got
What
in
a
a club?
mindset. Jeez. Betterhelp.com. All right. Oh, my God.
But full braces, you know, spots, looking like a 14-year-old hero.
I do have to ask, Chris, in the heyday of your FIFA era, how much hair product did you put in?
Yeah, too much, maybe.
There was a lot going on. That shit was
also
slicked down.
accompanied by, like, the same length hair on the side.
Oh, I
as
didn't
on the
go
top.
Chris
Oh,
MD
really?
era.
Yeah, you
we
should've-
didn't get the Chris
mate, you
MD
should've.
era.
I've got it on my
I'm
phone
gonna-
if you want.
the ear?
Sure. I mean, it'll be plastered all over the internet. Easy enough to find these days.
What is the ear?
He's had his ears pinned back.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you can kind of tell now. No, like, because like they go
they
in a bit
fucked up
there.
one of them. So this one they did properly.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
That one's not quite.
I mean, they don't. I would never know unless you told me, though. Obviously.
But now it's just blatantly obvious.
It's just horribly disfigured. Right, hang on.
This is my
How do they
favourite
pin your ears back?
era.
How can they? Or...
Yeah. Do they like actually put like
The doctor just follows you around for a couple of weeks, just like
just put a really tight hat on? Do they pin it back as in like there's metal in your head?
No, they like cut out the cartilage from the back of your ears and then stitch it, push your ears and stitch it together.
Wow,
There it is.
Damn,
that's mad.
you'll enjoy this.
Right, okay, I'm ready.
I'm not sure you are. I have better photos than this as well. Right, so this was me pre 2 ear operations.
Oh yeah,
It's good, isn't it?
they are. Wow.
Quite
Yeah.
impressive.
No. Did your parents?
That
I
is
assume
mad.
parents took that photo.
Yeah.
Did they take that knowing that that is the reason?
Oh,
Because
yeah, that's why the photo was taken.
That is
okay.
mad.
Like,
They're
'cause
kind of
I- like,
elvish, aren't they?
Yeah, they were very like they weren't in a normal way that like people's ears are sort of biggest in the
Yeah,
middle.
yeah, yeah.
They're like big at
They
the
were
top
big
and
at
the
the
bottom.
top. That's
really
crazy.
strange. Yeah,
That is wild.
I might have done something.
Worthwhile operation.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. But I had it year 7, year 8 actually, so quite young
Really?
as well. Yeah,
Oh
I think
my
my parents were like, fucking get
No,
it.
this girl in my
Sort
corner.
it out.
That is mad. Any other plastic surgery on the horizon? Tits? Nose?
think
No. No. Fairs.
Pretty
Chris
much a
M Double D
perfect-
is on the way.
That's pretty good.
That's very good.
If you ever have to resort to OnlyFans, that's a pretty good.
That's almost worth starting OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So I can have that name.
Yeah. That's really good.
Yeah.
How much
I
money
like
do you reckon
that.
you could earn on OnlyFans?
Me?
Yeah.
God, I dread to think because
George,
it'd just
you
be
could earn
upsetting.
so fucking
Yeah, you
much.
would. You would earn so much. Even was it Bad Baby? Do you know that like person who did
Catch Me Outside,
Yeah, yeah.
how about-
She
yeah.
broke the record for earning the most in a day from really making an OnlyFans, and it was something like 20 million. In
Oh,
a day.
some
I
people
remember hearing.
get.
Oh, it's
stupid.
insane.
Oh, it's crazy.
I mean,
Can't name
they
and
have to-
shame, but we're
yeah, women have to deal with the male side of the population, but
Yeah.
like, men are so fucking stupid.
Yeah, they're
Like,
so
it's just-
horny.
It's ridiculous.
And also, like, what I found out recently is that the vast majority of the time, when they like direct message them on OnlyFans, it's a company that they've employed
yeah,
that just
and they're
reply
paying
to the
like
messages.
20 quid for the message.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Damn.
So like they don't
So much money have gone to waste.
down the drain. But yeah, like what a
Just been
wild.
chatting to ChatGPT the whole time.
That would be such a fun job.
Arthur could do that, and you wouldn't notice. It could actually be
The
him.
exclamations at the end of every message.
Yeah,
Arthur messages us like he's met us for the first
yeah,
time last
like
week.
it's a brand deal. It's
Oh,
so
really?
weird. Yeah, like you'll say like, "Oh, come over at 7 o'clock," and he'll be like, "Okay, on our way!" Exclamation mark. It's like what? It's like just very subtle.
He gives
weird-
that vibe though. He gives that vibe.
No, I
bless
think
him.
you could clean up on OnlyFans.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Well,
That would be- would you ever like, let's say something horrific happens, you demolish your career in a way that is like unrecoverable?
just did Cyber Sunday.
Yeah.
Nice.
So when that video comes out,
Did not go well.
but like you had nothing more to give, like you've disgraced yourself so heavily, you can't get a normal job because they'll do one background search on you and they won't hire you.
Okay, so
Would
it's
you
got to be
just-
diddled
it's-
kids. In
do
this
this,
scenario, right?
yeah.
That's the content sorted for the OnlyFans? No.
Oh no,
No.
mate.
Oh.
No,
Would you do
Not
it?
now, not ever.
not kiddies, George.
Would you do it as like just like a last minute like right? I'll go for it.
I mean, if everybody already word this correctly.
Yeah. If everybody's already found out, then
I was trying to say
If it's out there.
yeah.
no, I was going to say if everybody's already like made their judgment
Doing it.
up on me, but like
No.
it's. I mean,
But there still would be some
the,
people that just want to see you naked.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I wouldn't care about then the backlash or like the comments about it.
The controversy
Yeah,
of,
because
like,
I've
the
already got all
OnlyFans.
those comments.
Yeah,
that-
because you're already at the bottom
yeah.
of the barrel. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
And I
wouldn't-
feel like it can be quite empowering. Like if somebody does, and like we had Elle Brooke on, didn't we? And like her talking about it, it was quite interesting because I feel like before I'd met her, because I'd never met anybody who'd done OnlyFans, like you kind of have this idea of like, you know, it's like porn, which it is obviously, but like
Never seen
that. I don't know. I have this idea kind of that like a lot of women in porn are kind of doing it as like a last resort, and like that they maybe would rather be doing something else. She was like, "This is the best job ever." Like,
really? Yeah. I mean,
she was like smashing it.
Earns so much
my
money.
God, yeah.
Like, tons more than any of us.
Yeah, literally.
I wonder how much you could earn like a month if you actually did it properly.
I know.
Did you have to do it?
I know
I reckon
that-
you. I reckon he could get.
Oh,
like-
yeah.
Could you go without cock?
What?
Not you.
Who are you asking here?
No, go
What?
on a cleanse, Max. Just a month without cock.
right.
Do it.
Do you mean like would you post?
OnlyFans?
The thing
like,
is,
if you just posted
people can only see it once they've paid. So
scam them all.
there's been scandals. Do you not remember when Bella Thorne, is it? The girl who was with, she used to date Tana
it?
Mojo. Yeah, she was called Bella Thorne, and she got sued by loads of people because she was like, I'm doing this allegedly. I actually don't know if this is, I'm remembering this correctly. Allegedly, Balegde. She was basically saying like, oh, come over to my allegedly. She was like, come over to my OnlyFans, and like I've made this OnlyFans, and then it was just like selfies of her or something like
Yeah.
that. So then loads of people sued because they were like, you've kind of sold us something that didn't exist.
I mean, she said it was nudes, but
Yeah, I don't know.
but there's lots of different versions of it. There's like fan house and stuff where it's
Yeah.
just literally not nudes as well. It's
Oh,
kind
is
of just
there?
like bikini photos. And
Really?
Stuff,
Oh, right, okay. Oh, wow, I'll have to get on that then. Any bikinis I can wear out there? That'd be horrifying.
George, I reckon you could earn like 50 grand a month.
Are you
Oh, more,
trying to
more.
convince me to
Oh,
do
genuinely.
OnlyFans?
Like
Yeah.
Trisha Paytas, I know for a fact because I used to like watch her podcast that she used to do, the Frenemies one.
Yeah.
She would get over $1 million a month from OnlyFans. Over $1 million a
And
month.
I've got
You may
way
need to
better
get on
tits
this.
than she.
Like, that is wild to think about. I can't even imagine.
Hey, this brings us on to a nice segue
Oh.
into Christopher Michael Dixon. It's a little game of date me or mate me.
Oh.
We'll give you a TikToker slash a YouTuber, and you say if you'd like to make them a date or a mate.
Okay.
Or if you hate them, we can add a third
Yes,
category.
date, mate, hate.
Okay.
Or castrate. Do not breed. Up first, GK Barry.
I don't know much about
Have
them.
you
I'll be
ever
honest.
interacted with her?
I really, my knowledge is terrible about
Oh,
GK
okay.
Barrett. I've heard the name a lot, but I genuinely don't even know what they look like. So
What they look like. I'm loving this.
I don't.
So you're going to date her or mate her?
Mate.
All right, okay, first, yeah.
For life. No, as in as a friend.
You want to mate? Tennessee.
Ooh. Well, I feel like getting sloppy seconds from Danny Aarons is a horrible thing. So I think it would have to be mates, wouldn't it?
Imagine all those beard hairs.
Oh God, man.
Come on, she shaves.
Obviously, she's a very attractive lady, and you know Danny's done very well.
She's actually stunning. I
She-
saw
yeah,
some
she is
pictures of her
actually
the other
very
day, and I was
attractive.
like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
I mean, how long can it last? That's what we're asking, isn't it?
Right.
Is this the person
Well,
I
say
think?
whoever, yeah.
Well, right, okay. Bambino Becky.
Ooh, that's a good question, actually. I think Becky is a very funny person. I think she would be really fun to be in a relationship with. What would I say? But then she is like a bit of an alcoholic as well at the same time. So I feel like that would be a problem.
Destructive tendencies.
Bambino Becky. Some call that.
Bambino, I like that.
No one calls it
yeah.
that, but quite happy
No,
with
I think mate with Becky.
Betters, yeah.
She's just.
that. Mate with Becky.
No, come on. We've made the joke already. Yeah, I think she's just too like wholesome.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, that makes sense.
Just next one off the cuff, just whatever you.
Oh, Shannon.
I knew that was going to be there. No, we have stayed very good mates after breaking up. So
That is good. And how can I just ask about that? Because how have you managed to do that? Like, what advice would you give? Because I feel like every single time
She doesn't return his calls.
That's not why.
No, but like I feel like every time that I have
Not cool, George.
broken up with somebody, I like struggle to in my mind it always just gets a bit sour. Like, and I can't imagine how it is when you're both in the public eye and people like you say, your fans are like on it 24/7, like get intense. So like, if that was happening, how do you manage to, between the two of you, just keep it?
I mean, I think because it's being a 6-year relationship and like it being a good standard of relationship as well.
Yeah.
Like, you are literally best friends. And
Clouted is what it
sometimes it
means
just
by that.
doesn't work out. So when we broke up, we literally didn't speak to each other from pretty much the day, except for logistics of like, are you round here? Can I come get my stuff?
Right,
We didn't
okay.
speak for 3 months.
Wow.
And then at that point, we met up after 3 months, and since then we've just kind of had like monthly meetups.
That's such
and
a mature way to
honestly,
deal with it.
it was literally the best, because you can't keep speaking to each other as friends and just take the romantic side out of a relationship. Like, it
Yeah.
just won't work. So after, it still didn't feel like normal until maybe like 7 or 8 months. But
Yeah,
I think it
of
depends how
course.
long you're going out with someone
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we did a very good. It was a very good way of doing it, where you kind of, after the 3 months, emotions were sort of out of it to a certain degree, and you didn't, when meeting up with them, it wasn't like you just naturally went straight back into kind of feeling like you're in a relationship with them
Yeah.
again or whatever. It was like, it felt like meeting up with a best friend that you haven't seen for a while, which is
That's
really
so
lovely.
good. And that's really rare as well, especially in like social media world. It becomes like this is not clickbait, but here's why this person's a bitch. Like, and then people make videos about it, and it like goes on and on. Whereas like, I've not heard anything from either of you other than just like, oh, it's really amicable and it's really great.
Well, it's just like, I think that's when you start dating, you don't think about the fact that you could literally be best friends with someone, live with them, and it just like, if you're just not right for each other, it just doesn't work out, and like your best friend just essentially dies. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But I think that's what we were trying to avoid. We were like, we'll go certain months, but then like, I still speak to her family and her mum. She still speaks to my family and stuff. So
I think that's a really good method of like, right, let's have like a period of time where we just don't speak, and then we can both go off, like deal with it, whatever we want, and then come back when we're both ready to be more amicable. That is very good. Well done.
I've been very lucky with it.
Yeah.
I think like Shanna's been so she's kind of dealt with it very well as well.
Especially considering the comments.
So it would be so easy for her to just be like,
fuck this.
But yeah, like I think it also puts you in a very good situation after that, because after breaking up with a long-term relationship, your standards are, because you're like, after I've gone through all of that, when next time I get into like, or the next time I get into a really serious relationship, I'm not just gonna fucking get into the first thing that comes along.
It's not got long left, bless him.
No, bless.
Not cool, man.
And would you say that you're looking for a serious relationship, or are you like, right, I've been with someone for 6 years, I just want to kind of have easy breezy, whatever happens?
No, I think I'm like a very hopeless romantic at heart. So
he's a cutie.
Pretty much my
Shut
life
the fuck up,
goal-
gay boy! No, I'm joking.
Section's headshot. No, I think like
don't tempt him.
Oh god.
like pretty much my life goal is to like find the person that I want to spend it with.
Oh.
So
Go on then, stick an edit on it. Fucking hell.
Yeah, god.
So I think I'm at a point where I won't kind of date anyone if I'm not like there's a chance that they're the one.
That makes sense. Yeah. Wow.
Nice answer, man.
Yeah, very nice answer.
Good
indeed.
PR, huh?
Anyone watching, just hit me up. You just want to fucking shag anytime, man.
Nice.
We actually have
Talking to you.
majority women that watch this.
Really?
Yeah.
It is.
But they are also majority
14.
under 18 years old. Yeah.
God.
Bless.
Okay.
Right, next one.
Next, I'm going to switch it up. Chloe Burrows, your studio is actually next to hers.
It is
your
right
office
next
is right next to us.
Yeah.
And that's YouTuber talk for...
Oh,
You
there's still
know
the
what?
game. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I thought we moved on from that. Okay, fantastic.
Data or Maida?
Data or Mater? Well, I don't know her at all, really. But
Oh, really?
I would say as an attractive woman,
Yeah,
I
she
would date
is.
her, I think.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
She's very
No,
beautiful.
she's just across the hallway, man.
Yeah. Not really okay in the workspace sort of environment, but you know.
Stop that podcast.
The HR office. I'm gonna have something to say about it.
I don't know if those names are actually that enjoyable to ask.
I don't know who they are, so you may as well go for it.
All right, then. Sorry.
Any
Well,
men as
there's
well?
no last names on these, so I don't know who.
It's
it's just names.
Shannon written
Literally, it
over
just
and
said
over again.
Becky before, and I was like,
Oh, who's
I'm
There's only
assuming
one
we
who-
meant Bambino.
Yeah,
but I didn't know.
there's only one Becky.
And then the next name is Corinna, so obviously you know
Oh.
Corinna Kopp.
Oh, her.
Who wouldn't date her?
Yeah.
Oh, I even know her.
Oh, yeah.
She's one that's like proper rich from OnlyFans as well.
Oh,
isn't she?
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
no, like...
Yeah.
Like,
And
Did
yeah.
you know as well?
And yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Oh,
know-
yeah.
Theo Baker played a game of beer pong against her once.
Really?
Yeah, genuinely.
What was the forfeit? Shave your head?
is Theo Baker the one that
horrible.
you did?
Oh my
you
god,
saw
I saw
this?
that clip literally yesterday.
Yeah. I feel
guessed
so
this-
awful.
Yeah, that is
I
horrible.
know, but
That
like,
is really
imagine me though.
nasty.
Like, I was genuine, like saying it, and he's just playing me on, like, yeah, carry on, and then I'm looking at Callum, and Callum's like trying
Yeah,
to
and
be
he's like, he's
deadpan.
my uncle, and then you're like,
He's
oh
your
my God.
uncle. What? Oh
No,
wait.
no.
Oh. That threw me off so bad then.
In the video, he says he's
No,
my
that's how
uncle.
willing he is to believe that he's not our age.
Oh, you were having me
swear
on
to
this
God.
whole time, even up until now.
Yeah, he thought it was genuinely like he said snapshot eye over and over again, and then drilled
feel
it
so
really
bad.
drilled it home by saying, "Is that not just snapshot eye with a filter to remove the hair?"
Right, but you have to understand. You have to understand that all of these people, the majority of the people that he'd shown in this game were people that George didn't know personally.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I felt like, I can just be like giving my raw opinions of this person. Then cut to, he's like, oh no, like I've met this guy so many times, he's actually really nice, like all this shit. And I was like, well, I've just slayed his entire
Came to us
existence.
for New Year's.
Did he?
Yeah,
Oh my
Theo,
God.
Theo's so lovely.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
also, like, gives out a fair amount of abuse, so...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fair enough though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris,
But
did,
also,
Chris
like-
did a similar thing in the Freezy video where you asked.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
You know the video I did where it was 1 versus 100. Also,
Oh, yeah.
actually,
Oh,
I haven't
that is
mentioned this
funny.
yet. Gal Frozen, he's. Did you see this? You know it was one YouTuber versus 100 models.
Gal From's pipe.
He's changed it to one virgin versus 100 models.
Seriously.
without saying anything. Thumbnail still says one YouTuber.
That is so
Yeah.
funny.
Not cool.
After a few evenings just hearing about flat antics, he decided, yeah, I think I can call it that.
This works.
But anyway, yeah,
Oh, bless.
Chris did one, is the point I was making
Yeah,
there.
and halfway through, so they had a video from Theo with... They asked a few of my friends to sort of like try and sell me as a date to them. So
Right, okay,
They
yeah.
sort of like said about my best traits and stuff. And I paused the video of Theo and I was like, can I just have a quick whip around? How old do you think he is? And it was 35 to 40.
Right,
was
so
the main
what did I
guess.
say? I said like
You
42.
said, yeah,
42,
so
yeah.
you aren't a million miles
Yeah.
away. Theo's going to have such good time in about 10 years when we all start going through that
Oh,
era.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And we
But
all
he's
start-
going to be in a wheelchair.
yeah, might be dead by then.
But his you know,
He's
he's
mad.
got very fragile hips.
Oh,
like
does he?
He
he.
is, yeah. But he,
What, like an actual condition?
Oh, he's withering
no,
away.
but Theo
Oh,
actually
right.
has a really good body. Like he's really muscular. Like he actually
Right.
could
He's a
beat
he's
any of us in a physique
he's a hunky
Yeah.
boy these days.
in any
enough.
physical challenge. Yeah, hold back Theo.
Bless him. Well, yeah. That's
Where
nice.
did that even come from?
I don't know. Oh, Corinna.
Oh,
Is it-
yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was saying
Yeah.
They played beer pong.
So have you met like many of the big American influencers?
None of them.
No.
I would
Okay.
say.
No,
I mean,
no,
Mr. Beast.
No,
no,
YouTubers that come to an
Yeah,
Noah.
who was also really lovely. No,
Who's
Beck.
Noah? Oh, Noah Beck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
the TikTok
oh, yeah,
guy.
we totally missed that claim earlier, didn't
They've got
we?
a bit of a history.
Wait,
Him
you've
and
met Noah Beck?
They've
Wait,
shagged.
No, you've
No,
not.
we didn't shag.
Oh my god.
I wish.
I would be so jealous. I think that Noah Beck is
That
one of
man
the
is so
most
attractive.
beautiful people in the
Yeah,
entire
man.
world. And he also seems really lovely.
Yeah,
I don't know whether
that was my experience. Mate, so, okay, so before one of the Simon Charity matches, I saw him play some football on Twitter.
Right.
I'd seen like a couple of clips of him playing football and turned up to a Sidemen shoe and saw, you know, everyone sat around and JJ goes, like, because they were clearly talking about how good Noah was. And they went, Chris, do you think you're better at football than Noah Beck? And I was like, yeah, like all I've seen him do is a few posts on Twitter, like, yeah, obviously, and fucking Side Plus cameras there just capturing everything. Instantly goes up on TikTok the next day, and then there's this whole Chris MD versus Noah Beck debate, and he's like, he was on course to become pro. He's so much better than me at football.
Good.
Wow.
I literally, I saw the first TikTok come up, saw people were like debating it, and then I looked up and I was like, I've made such mistakes here. He's like so much better than me.
To be fair, I would not assume that he was like on track to be pro or anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
Based off his, like,
he had
TikTok.
like scholarships to come over to Europe and stuff. And,
Really?
like, join big
Didn't he
clubs and
get
stuff.
offered something off the back of Soccer Aid?
I'm
I'm pretty sure I
wouldn't be
saw something like
surprised,
that. Yeah,
but-
because you know Soccer Aid, where all the, like the celebs and like ex-footballers and stuff.
Yeah.
He got asked to play in that, and everyone was like, "Well, he looks like one of the pros. Like he's just controlling the game."
It was insane. Even he played at the last one, and like he was sick as well.
Oh my god.
I mean,
was-
Chris
it was
obviously
quite
is
funny
very
as well.
scared of his play style.
What does that mean? What's a play style?
There was a clip in the Sidemen match where I like was dribbling with the ball and Noah was running behind me. And obviously this was like as the whole Chris MD versus Noah Beck debate's happening. So people were like very much watching this under a microscope. And there's a clip where like it zooms in and he's faster than me, stronger than me. So I see that he's going to get the ball. So I'm like, I'll just kind of like totally abandon the ball and get back in position, and it cuts just at that exact moment. So it cuts in and you just see me like just walk away from the ball essentially. Just let him have it with no contention on the ball, and it looks so
It's
bad.
like a 50-50, and then Chris sees him get the ball and runs off.
Yeah. And, like, I didn't even notice it was him at the time, but it looks like I've just gone.
Oh,
But
he seems so nice. though.
So his my parents are teachers and his parents are teachers, and they spoke so much at that game, and they're
Really?
like the coach left without them, and so my parents and his parents were like the only two family there, and they got on like my parents stuck with Noah's family for like the entire evening.
Oh my God.
And I was like the entire evening I was like probably speaking to him and his family more than most other UK YouTubers.
That's
It was so
amazing.
He's going to be at
and he
next
had no
Christmas.
idea. Yeah, like
He's going to be taking everything from you. You're going to be trying to carve the turkey. You'll go, let me get that for you, Chris. Just everything is there. He reaches it before you. You run off.
He just
Yeah,
seems like such a well-rounded individual.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and he was
annoying.
so nice. I just had like really no clue of the beef as well between me and him. It's totally oblivious.
There's some
to it,
people
which
that
was
it's just like
hilarious.
it's actually unfair that you exist.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you shouldn't be that good at that,
Yeah.
and be
That
incredibly
arty,
attractive.
like much of a model, that good at football. Like
Noah Beck, if you're out there,
Literally right here, man. There you go.
I would literally leave
You're
my
funnier than
boyfriend
him.
for you.
Say that.
What? Who said that?
Thanks.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We love you, Noah.
Any more names you want to throw into the mix?
I'm trying to think who else. So have you met Mr. Beast?
I have.
Is he
He
nice?
was also he.
Oh, you were in a video,
He
weren't you?
blocked me for 3 hours on Twitter for a
why?
while because he sent me a message after it was before the Cyber match because he was recording did this last to what's it called last to remove hand
No,
from
you, like-
jet.
Oh yeah. I saw
The
that.
last person to take their hand off a jet
to take the hand off
Yeah.
it, won
a
it.
private
Yeah.
jet won it basically, and he invited me to be in that video, but it was before the match, and he sent me a message saying like, we're doing this video next day after the soccer match, do you want to be in it? And I didn't say yes, I just replied back like with an asterisk like football. And then he blocked me for 3 hours, and I was like, well, that's a bit of an opportunity missed, I suppose. And then he unblocked me, and
right, okay.
he was like, do you actually want to be in the video?
Were
I
you
was
in
like,
it?
yes, please. Yeah,
How far did you get?
we took off.
Oh my god, I remember.
What happened?
We were about 12 hours in to putting our hand on the jet,
Jeez.
and we moved round to inside the plane, and we were all sat down. There was, I think, 6 of us left. Started with 15, and we all had our hands on the side of the plane. I had to be on the interior, and I'm just talking to him, and I just like lift my hand up and start gesturing as I'm talking, and like he just goes, oh, and I was like.
Hadn't you like just taken
It was
off as
literally
well?
like 30 seconds after we'd taken off, and they'd said to us, right, like, guys, now is a good time to get, if you're going to leave, like, we're about to go somewhere for about 3-4 hours, so
Yeah.
you probably want to get knocked out now rather than when we take off.
Yeah.
And it was literally as we fucking took off in the air, and I just took my hand off because I forgot about it. It was, and I was like, mentally, I'm not going to break. I can keep, it'll be my body that fails me in this challenge.
Oh my god, that is so upsetting. Who won it in the end?
Harry.
But has he still got the private jet then?
Mate, he got 2 mil off that video. Like,
That is
You
crazy.
you remember his name? His YouTube name? Go on, you got this.
There's someone called Harry Pinero. That's not him.
No. Very, very similar
Right,
complexions.
okay. Oh, is it Harry from the Sideburn?
That is his full name.
Yeah.
No. What? No, it's not.
No, that is
No,
him.
that's him.
That's not his full
YouTube name.
No.
Oh. What? It's is it like the one that's like code?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
He code. He calls all YouTube
Like
names
they're all
code.
like code. Yours is kind of code.
Yeah,
Chris
well, like
MD.
KSI is code.
Yes, literally code.
It's a Halo clan, actually.
Right. Oh my God, Harry. Does it have the word Harry in it?
No.
No.
Oh, is it H?
No.
No.
But how do we know who he is then? Why is he being an imposter?
Mental.
Right. Oh my God. Oh my God. Right. Oh my God.
Your YouTube
Oh,
knowledge is terrible.
I know it is. I know. Right. So he is. Oh my! It's literally on the tip of my brain. I swear to God. Is it something
phrase.
like it's a thing, isn't it? It's like a thing. There's
No.
someone called. All right.
I don't think he's
name
gonna get
name
this.
one member of the Sidemen that isn't him, and it would jog my memory.
Big Star 1, 2, 3.
Oh, another one.
KSI Ola G
Oh,
BT.
no, what's,
HD.
Tobe Jizzle.
What's Ethan's name?
Bazinga.
Right. Yeah. So it's something like that.
Not really.
Fuck.
Actually, no, it is.
Yeah, it's just another
There's a
catchphrase
long
from a
version of
sitcom.
it, and then there's a short version of it.
Oh, I'm not gonna get it, and you're gonna tell it me, and I'm gonna really hate myself. Go on, tell it.
It starts with a W.
And it rhymes with door.
War
No.
veteran.
It
1,
starts
2,
with
3.
Three
row.
syllables.
Three syllables.
Starts with row.
Row. Oh, row to shore.
Yeah!
Yes!
Nice.
Yes.
Nice, man.
See, that's not actually
First
that
try.
coded.
The
really,
first
is
time
it?
I said it to me, I went with like, I think I was speaking about a ski trip. I was like, he was like, oh, who went? So I was like, Harry, like, rowed to shore. And he went, did he?
I didn't know what he meant. I was like, what the fuck are you on about? Because when you take
Across
it out
Geneva Lake.
when you take it, oh no, it's Will N.E. that I think is full code.
Yeah, but that's literally
like-
his name,
yeah, but
basically.
He just
Yeah,
copied
yeah.
me.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. Of course.
No, but N-E is Lenny.
Yeah, it's
like,
clever
that's
than mine.
I like it. It's good. Nice work, Will.
You should have done something a bit more fun. Just George Clarke.
But the reason why all of us did it is because back in the day, you couldn't make your YouTube name as your actual name. You
Oh,
couldn't have a
really?
space in it, so it had to be a code.
Oh, I didn't
So
know
that's
that.
why you've got KSI W2S.
Bambino Becky.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I
hers
think
was
that's
all
all
one,
one.
isn't it? Yeah, that's why.
As if.
And
Oh
yeah,
my
and then you
God.
had these wankers like Joe Sugg and Casper Lee.
He was actually Thatcher Joe.
He was Thatcher Joe.
Ah,
yeah,
yeah.
But
As if. Wow.
Joe Weller. Yeah, that's one who didn't have it all as one.
Is that the guy who does
It's a bit cooler.
fitness videos? The guy.
Sort of now.
What's he called? Joe Wicks, I'm thinking of.
Oh my fucking god. That is horrific. Oh my god.
I was thinking like he was helping loads in lockdown.
Yeah, shout out Joe Weller, man.
Oh God.
Loved you on this morning.
Literally, no, I was thinking he's always on Loose Women.
I mean,
Joe
Joe
Weller
Weller
is.
Joe Weller.
Joe Wixon is exploring abandoned haunted houses.
Right.
Love those series.
Right. Last one in the game. Elphaba. Do you know much about Elphaba?
I don't know who that is.
Right, see, so you're making fun of my lack of YouTube knowledge. You don't know who Elphaba is.
Yeah, you tell him, Max.
I bet you feel really small right now, don't you? Oh shit, no, that wasn't even intentional. I didn't even intend that joke.
So what I really
Wait,
enjoy,
there we go.
What I like is that you didn't know a person who's part of the Sidemen and has 16 million subscribers on his own account, and you're talking about somebody who goes live on TikTok.
I've heard the name.
Yeah, well, that's about as much as it. Just say smash or pass, or what is it? Date or mate?
I think I might have met her.
Really?
No, I think I have.
Really? Did you get with it?
No.
You would remember it if you did.
Yeah, I was also in a relationship at the time, so.
Ah, well,
But now you're not.
yeah.
It's true, mate. Well, I don't know what they look like, so it's
Oh.
quite difficult. If you show me a photo, I'll be able to tell you if I know
Right, okay.
who they are.
Right, let me
Yeah, could do.
find
I hate it when you like speak with a slight smile and there's clearly some hidden joke that I'm not getting.
No, that doesn't sound like something I'd do.
the internet is.
And I'm not talking about Alpha.
Is that a Dude Perfect t-shirt?
No, it's actually a Palace t-shirt.
It looks like Dude
At the
Perfect.
Crystal Palace, we.
I would have had so much
no.
more respect if that was a Dude Perfect t-shirt.
No, it's actually got it in a Sidemen video once.
Did you?
Yeah.
And this is a useless clothing jumper available now at theuselesshotline.com. This is Elphaba.
No,
Have you not seen her?
No, I have not met her.
Have you not?
Oh, I thought that was an immediate no to date or mate.
Oh, no, obviously not.
Would you date or mate?
Yes, obviously I'd date her.
You date Elphaba. Just say that. So Chris MD.
That is quite a good photo of her, to be fair.
Yeah.
But that
What's happening right now?
What?
What's the secret info?
I don't like pranks. I'm not about that life.
Thanks, man.
Anyway, just putting it on record that Chris MD would date Elphaba. Thank you for saying that out loud. Thank you. Right, okay. What do we... Right, well, that concludes Date or Mate. Well done. Well
Come
done.
on.
And then you've got one last little game.
I wrote a game down, but I realised I didn't find the things to measure. I thought this was a really funny game in my head, but I'm just going to explain. And the brackets as well. I said I was going to do a game of, are these things taller or smaller than you?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Going to do them on the cumulative height. And then in brackets, I just put 12 Cumberland sausages, etc.
What?
I don't know how long that would be. How?
Well, a sausage can be however long you want it to be.
Yeah, but
Well, yes,
length
certainly.
of Cumberland sausage.
I feel like
Usually not as thick as a Cumberland sausage. Actually, it's probably about the same, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Surely they don't have 20 inches is the length
Oh,
of a
that's
Cumberland
pretty-
sausage.
No.
Oh,
No, that's a
that's
coiled
a Cumbria.
one.
Coiled one.
Yeah, the proper
Cumbria.
Cumbrian sausages are the coiled
Oh.
ones.
Where are you from, by the way?
Jersey, in the Channel
Jersey?
Islands.
Same as Arthur. Oh wait, yeah, that's what you met. didn't
Yes,
you?
I went to
right,
school
okay. I was
with
going to say,
Arthur.
whoa, that's a mad coincidence.
have you met Arthur
We just went on a big old trek,
Trek?
big old trek to school. I
Aw.
went to the same one, but he still lived in London. Every day got the ferry over.
Did you ever get a boner on a surfboard?
Oh no!
Oh, good.
That's
didn't
one of
know
my
whether it was
favorites.
like
That's
a
probably the best story that came out of our Ibiza trips. So fucking funny.
Best? No.
Oh god.
Oh, hello.
Ooh, didn't like that.
All right.
You alright?
No, there's
You ready?
extra information I don't feel the need to divulge.
Okay. Well, some things should remain private.
Well, no, to be fair, it's not actually that bad to divulge.
then fine.
There was
What
just
about Mr. Hill?
no, there was just two females present the whole when he told
Oh,
that
yeah.
story that we'd
Oh,
only
what?
just met.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was telling us for the first time as well. It was brilliant.
Oh my god.
And they were just sat there like, what is going on?
I'm not surprised.
Quite enjoyable.
You
Oh,
could
bless.
see the fear in their
Yeah.
eyes.
Tends to happen.
Bless little Arthur.
Yeah.
What was he like in school?
Oh yeah.
Honestly, he was really popular in school.
Was
Early
he?
on, like around year 7, he was literally like probably one of the most popular kids in our year.
Really? In what way?
Just
In,
went
in a way
downhill
of like,
after then.
in a way of like everyone fancied him, or in a way of like everyone liked him.
He was very attractive around
Really?
like
Well, he
year
still
7,
is.
year 8. Yeah, but you know,
Needs the fringe these days.
he's had his heyday.
Oh, bless him. Yeah, there's some nicknames in like where I'm from that people called. Like I had a friend that was called Josh, but we called him Lenny because he was like Lenny from Of Mice and Men.
Those are my favourite nicknames.
But then it's like stuck,
Yeah.
and then everyone then knows him as Lenny,
Yeah.
and people forget that his actual name is Josh.
Mate, the
And it's
funniest
like how-
ones are when they're about like the most stupid shit and they're like abusive ones. Theo's got a story about like a girl that was at his school and there was a seagull with a broken leg, and so she like took it into the reception to be like, the seagull's got a broken leg, can we call RSPCA? And then she was just called Seagull Shagger for the rest of her school years, like by everyone. And there was a kid at our school who, when he was in my year, I don't know him quite well actually, when he was getting changed, someone just like saw one of his testicles like hanging out his boxers, and he was just called Saggy Balls for the entirety, and like his name just became Sags. Like be like, everyone would just be like, Sags, come over here.
Oh my God.
Genuinely was his name.
I remember there was this boy in primary school. Do you know when you used to like do swimming lessons as a school, like in primary school? And we've got a just joined our school in like year 4, and then we got dressed for like swimming lessons, and then had them, got dressed back in our uniform, and somehow he had his full boxers on, trousers on, and everything, but his cock was like coming out of his flies, and he didn't notice. And then
What?
everyone
That
called
is
him,
wild.
isn't it? It was so mad. I remember like one of my friends pointed it out to me, and we're like, we're stood to like get back on the bus. How does he not know that his cock is out? And then everyone called him Willy Boy, and then he left that school.
You would, wouldn't
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then you inherited the name, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
It's good stuff.
Yeah,
George.
my parents have
fair.
a friend called Flap, and I've asked my mum why he's called Flap, and she won't tell me.
It's very easy to work
yeah,
out,
and I
isn't
don't
it?
really want to know.
Flap.
Flap, and doesn't that just sound so disgusting? And they'll say it casually like, "Oh, have you asked Flap?" And I'm like,
my mate from home's got like so many nicknames. Like he's the one in the group that gets bullied, but like it just knows that that's his role, so just like fully accepts it.
Yeah, bless him.
But yeah, so just anything that sounds remotely just negative, we could just yell and he'll turn around.
Oh,
Like his name is
alright.
we call him Pusswan. His name's Ollie. We call him Pusswan.
Why? What's the clever twist on
It's
that?
just funny. Just
Is it?
Yeah, we
That just sounds mean.
just call him Puss and he'll turn around. He loves it.
Does he love it though?
Yeah, but then one day he was like, "Oh, can I change my nickname?" So we were like, "Yeah, go on then." And he was like, "What do you want it to be?" And it was like, "Oh, something cool like Hurricane."
Oh no! Oh, you don't help yourself, do you?
But then,
Is he an X-Men?
But then he said Hurricane weirdly, so I just went, "Oh, Harry Kane it is then." So we stuck on him Harry Kane.
Oh, you're such a
quite
cute little
funny.
ringleader, George.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Bullying everyone. Bless.
I've got a friend who we call whose nickname was Jupiter for a while because he's got an arse that's as big as Jupiter's moon. Got said, and now it's just his name is Jupes. So it's quite sweet.
Yeah,
it's quite cool.
bless
Very good,
him.
yeah.
Jupes sounds quite cool. Cute.
It's
as
quite
well.
cool.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jupes.
yeah, and you can replace it with the word "you" in any song, so you can sing any sort of
hey,
It's
Jude.
all
Hey,
about
Jude.
or like it's all about you.
We also just replaced the word Jude with Jupes, not you.
Yeah, that's actually
Masterminds.
totally wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, I feel like we've covered a lot of ground, and I just want to say
Like
a
George
massive
when he
thank-
does triple jump.
Oi! Oh, too soon.
Sorry.
Too soon. Thank you. I want to ask you one more question now before we go.
Okay.
Obviously, you've accomplished so much, but what is your next goal moving forward?
Good football terminology as well.
Yeah.
Good
Nice.
Thank you.
goal. My next goal is genuinely to manage to upload a main channel video every 3 weeks. That's what I want. Because everything that I'm doing at the moment, the sort of production team and editing team that we're building, is all based around being able to upload a bit more.
Okay.
It's a bit boring, but
No, that makes sense. Wait, sorry.
Yeah.
Side question off the back of that final question.
It's fine.
You obviously have like employees under you
Yes.
and everything. Have you ever had to fire someone?
Yes.
And how was that? Were you good at it?
well, I don't think anyone would be good at it.
No,
like the first.
some
it's gonna
people
be a
I feel
learning
are
curve.
quite brutal.
I think
Well,
I'm quite emotionless.
It
when
was
I can
just
do
after
it.
the Shannon thing, so he's got his practice under the way. It's not me, it's you.
Because I would.
But
really,
that's the wrong way around.
I would really struggle with that. I think.
Yeah, there's been a couple of people, but I think you just have to. You just got to be honest with people. That's what you get in a work environment.
Yeah.
and
It's business, baby.
yeah. I think it's quite human. And
Any
quite
tips
natural.
to like maybe hire someone that's fire someone that's like underperforming, show like general lack of hygiene.
Yeah, taking
just-
too much of the revenue.
Yes.
for what they're offering.
1,000,000%. Just to like
I would have like sort of like behavioural meetings, and you could have
Okay.
targets for them to hit. So
yeah.
maybe say something funny every podcast would be one.
Right. Okay.
Start turning up in actual clothes instead of dude perfect apparel.
Right. Take your Invisalign off before we start filming, and you sat next to me.
Find a size head that can fit in camera shot.
Give me a
stuff like
kiss
that.
on the cheek once a week.
Yeah, just shag one of us.
Yeah,
at least
yeah.
once.
That makes
Please.
sense. Okay then.
With
right.
those deep pool blue eyes, something like that. Go
Yeah,
on.
something along those lines.
Hey,
All right. Well.
if the shagging is not going to be deep.
Oh my god. And on that note, well, thank you so much, Chris.
No worries at all. Thanks for
It's been
having
a
me.
long time coming. You've been highly requested, and
Really?
I think that it's been
Yeah.
a great time.
You said that
You
to
said you
everyone.
have lots of female viewers. We both know that's not true.
5% of our audience have been highly requested. Thank you so much.
No
And-
worries. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and do you want to let them know what they can do if they like it?
Get fucked. No, you can hit that like button, subscribe, ring that bell if you want to be notified every time we upload. But if you are listening, you shall download it, rate us 5 stars so you can listen to us all the time. And what else?
That sounds alright. Do you have like a YouTuber sign off that you do?
Yeah. What's up, guys? See you in the
That's-
next one. No, it's not.
I was about to say, you
What's up, guys? Goodbye, guys.
very short video. He's in his TikTok era.
It's just to wake people up after they've fallen asleep at the end of videos. What did I used
Did
to
you
say?
ever?
No,
Yeah.
I'd go, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Like,
Oh, that's cute.
Very original.
Well, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.
no, I didn't do the gun fingers. That's
Oh,
not
okay.
that's not me. It was kind of like a like a bit of a
Right,
like,
okay,
kind of like a salute, but
okay.
I never really knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys. And if you have
See
a
you in the next
dilemma
one.
that you would like to send in to the Useless Hotline, please do so
Ooh,
via
careful
our
with that.
email.
Let's be careful on the angle of that one, please.
At the
Any idea
useless,
which way he swings?
the Useless Hotline. What is it?
It's like I'm watching Jojo Rabbit again.
And that's all for today's
The Useless Hotline
podcast.
Podcast at gmail.com. And thanks a lot, guys. Bye.